Nicholas Connery.
What you what you've come back to is a male pregnancy fanfic between Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. Imagine that for a second, if you will.
I don't think she wants.
You do know we're live now, right?
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah, we're live now. Hi, people.
Hello, this.
Hello, my FM enthusiasts, and welcome back to Comrade Wolf. I'm Maz, down there, Saz, that's Comrade Wolf, and
Okay.
other people.
This D&D
Not
Beyond
very
stream. This D&D Beyond stream is brought to you by DeviantArt, the world of the home for all fanfictions. You're welcome.
No.
I want to quit.
We're not a drug, Aaron.
Yes. I mean, oh no.
I was about to say, he can't quit, because I can't quit him. Marry me, please, be mine.
DeviantArt is the biggest
Ross, we're not turning this bromance into a three-way.
This stream is sponsored by Aaron and mine's bromance.
I hate myself.
Hey, you're the one putting this out into the world. You knew what you were getting into.
That's not Aaron saying it. That's just the logo, like the caption for the company.
Anyhow,
Hey,
shall we?
you've now got a name for the title of the episode.
Yeah.
I regret everything.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Ready when you are, my boy.
All right.
Just finding my map.
Finding your map. I want that.
Okie dokie. You guys are in the feeding cave.
Yes, we are.
Fucking some shit up.
Right. So, what do we want?
Let's do a recap of where we're at.
Hmm.
You guys have rescued Sildar, who wants safe passage back to the village of Fandalin. You were going to make a truce with the leader of the goblins, Yimik, but Dylan came in and valiantly slayed him, a man who was surrendering.
Yeah.
Good job, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for that.
Oh well. No.
You're welcome, I think.
Yeah.
What could I say except my bad?
My bad. And the last thing he said to us was he wants us to deal with the guy that's in this cave somewhere. The bugbear, I think he said.
Oh, the bugbear.
Clark.
Yeah. Clog. And, so yeah.
Okay. Sildar picks up a short sword from one of the goblins on the floor, because I believe the last thing he said was he would help you.
Yes.
Yeah, he said he was a bit banged up, but he'd happy to help.
Mm-hmm.
What a guy. What a guy, Sildar.
Yeah.
What a legend.
So, yeah. What is everyone looking like right now? What's our current state?
Warforged.
Pretty fucking good.
I'm good.
I
Not
mean,
taking
like,
any hits.
health and spell slots and whatnot.
I've got no spells left.
Right.
I've only got cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't the last thing we said we were going to have a short rest or something before we ended?
This stream is sponsored by generic UK supermarket brand pear cider.
Yeah. You see, the problem is that the thing I did outside the cave before we came in, the arcane recovery, I only get that once a day. So I can't get my spell slot, the spell slot I would regain back. So I have one spell slot left, which is level
To get their spells back, they have to do a long rest.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I don't think that those guys are going to let us have a long rest in here.
So we might just have to push on without you having a long rest.
Yes.
And
I mean, we are in the feeding cave, so it wouldn't be wise to have a long rest.
Quite.
not right here, no.
Yeah. The other thing we had to bear in mind is that we had the wolves over here.
I also did explode that other goblin that you'd left me with.
Yeah, that guy over there.
Selkie. He's not there anymore.
No, he ain't.
So
the
that,
ash-
you might have heard that.
the
so-
pile of ash, the word that goblin is now over there somewhere.
So you're doing a short rest, is it? Or
I don't think it's beneficial for us to have a short rest.
No, I don't think it's
because
beneficial. We should just carry on.
Yep.
no one's going to gain any kind of long-term benefit from that. The only spellcasters that get that kind of spell levels back would be the sorcerers, the warlocks. But I don't need. I've still got my spell slots. So
Yeah. And yeah. What do we want to do? Do we want to be stealthy about this?
Yes, I think so.
Well,
Just look down at my
I
war
mean,
forge
be stealthy if
before
we
me,
can,
so-
but I'm sure whatever happened would have heard the massive explosions from when Dylan was killing people.
Yeah.
well, we can still get the element of surprise. Let's try it anyway.
You make it sound
Right,
like
I'm gone. Bye.
Selkie just disappears into the wall. You
Yeah.
can't see him.
Yeah.
Selkie, where'd you go?
Fodash, on the other hand, is walking around, just stomping his feet.
Oh, I don't have disadvantage because I'm not wearing heavy armor. Good.
Because I now think I'm very, very stealth, which I know I am, but that's exactly what I be. I cast Mage Hand, and a spectral hand points down that corridor
I've
there.
done an improvement for this stream. You can actually see the dice rolls on the stream now.
Nice.
Well, we've all enabled 3D rolling,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Oh, I haven't
No,
done that.
I've not.
Haven't done what?
I've not enabled 3D rolling. It's gonna mess with me.
I'm not going to bother. It was just screwing me up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So which way are we heading? We're heading this way, yeah?
We don't really know the full layout.
Yeah, I think so, because the other bit was really steep, wasn't it? So it'd be a pain in the ass to actually walk back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bup,
Selkie's lead the way. I follow.
I mean, it's a terrible idea, but I'm very stealth, so I don't think anyone's spotted me just yet.
okay.
When they get close to me, another Mage Hand. I cast Minor Illusion to make a wait, can I do that with words? Can I make Minor Illusions do words?
No. It's a sound or an image.
You can do
Okay.
the image of the word.
That's, I mean, the point, yeah.
Yeah. Or the sound of the image.
It's just
Yeah.
a comic bubble with whatever the word is inside.
Yeah.
How?
Ow. Oof.
You're a wily coyote.
Yeah.
I cast Mage Hand to make it look like, and make it do the action of, like, after you to the party as they wander past.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Should I go first then, or?
I am, put it this way, I am most definitely not going first. I shouldn't have even, I don't know why I did.
I'm a fighter and I don't have any spells, so it might be an idea.
I don't.
My stealth is shit, so I should stay at the back.
Yeah.
I am right here at the back, so...
Cool. Do you want to take points?
Sildar is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take point.
Cool beans.
Crack on.
We're now stepping on the ash of the old goblin.
Probably.
Okay.
Oh.
Should I run a perception check?
Roll me a perception.
Roll well.
You got this,
I'm gonna
boy.
hope so.
Yeah, that's persuasion.
Yeah.
You talk the pants off.
So it's.
Ironic that his perception did not find the perception check.
Here we go.
That's a good- oh,
Oh no!
That's right. That's right.
you see a bridge.
I replied to the party. I see a bridge.
Good
Okay.
plan. Right.
Can I see if the bridge is going to be able to hold our Warforged weight?
Roll me a perception.
That's a good point.
You see a bridge.
Maybe?
You see a bridge.
Are you guys okay up there?
Scots are not doing well in this scenario.
You guys.
So Evangeline comes up, nods at Creedok and says, "Yeah, I also see a bridge."
Yep, that's a bridge.
Maybe we cross it one at a time, just in case.
Yeah, sounds
Good
good.
idea.
I think you should all go for me. I am the heaviest.
How much do you weigh, Dylan?
A lot. 450 pounds.
Okay.
Upon him saying everyone should, maybe someone should go first, I cast Mage Hand to make a thumbs up appear in the air. I didn't know.
Right.
After you, I gesture to our fighter boy.
I move up to there just to keep an eye on anyone on the other side.
Keep
I'll go next, I guess.
Yep.
Nothing is being asked. Would you be so kind as to move up, please, sir?
should I move up or?
Just one more.
Yeah.
Like a-
Yeah, you can go there. You can squeeze yourself against the wall. It's fine.
Oh, you're then.
I mean, I'm pretty sure running across a bridge would break
Not that
myself
Aaron
because
hasn't said
nothing.
anything yet. It has me heckin' concerned.
I mean,
That is comical.
Yeah. Just.
He just squeezes up against Selkie.
yeah. I don't believe we're at that kind of part in our relationship just yet, my sir.
Right.
Dylan,
Hi.
you gonna cross the bridge, buddy? Dylan, can you? No, you just walk across the bridge. That's fine.
Good lad. Before
I see anything like further up here?
I peek around the corner.
Roll perception. Wait. First, Dylan, roll perception for up there.
you see a giant dice.
You can see a slope where the stream's coming down, and what you believe might be the start of the stream. So a very tiny waterfall, and you just see a rock wall just at the top of the waterfall, in the corner of your vision.
Nice.
Creedoc, do you want to roll me perception?
Nice.
No.
Okay, you see. 3 goblins around the corner, sitting in a circle, just minding their own business.
Have they got a Ouija board? Do we need to be buried?
Okay. I'll let you get your things up first.
Yeah, now that I've moved them there.
Yeah.
They seem to have not been made aware of any of the fighting happening earlier. It seems the goblin you killed earlier might have been acting as a sort of lookout on the bridge, and they just aren't concerning themselves with it because they feel like he's going to do all the hard work for them. Just to this side of you, above the north of the goblins, you see 2 large pools of water, and a sort of a low stone wall, which seems to almost be holding the water in, sort of a dam.
Yeah, I relay this back to the rest of the team. There's 3 goblins. They don't seem to have noticed us. No, it looks to be some sort of stone dam with 2 boils of water.
And also, all you can hear is pretty much the waterfall. You can't really. It's hard to hear anything else. So the goblins.
Yeah, so that's what we're hearing.
Yeah,
That's what we're hearing.
you feel like they wouldn't have been able to hear you coming.
How far from the bridge to the path here? If I was to jump down.
So that's actually a set of steps up. So it's a small drop. Like you can safely drop down there.
I will relay this quietly to the party that it might be wise if I was to come in from the top, or a few of us to come in from the top, so we're not all bottlenecking and.
Well, I've got a quick question. We're here to find a fella, right? This Krog or Clog. So think about it. If those fellas there are guarding, we don't actually know this is the last chamber because technically speaking, we shouldn't know any more than
We don't know
like
that.
yeah. My theory is that I don't know how much further into this dungeon this fella is, but if we kill these guards and we get our perception wrong about where he might be, we might alert his presence. So what if we could just distract them and move him out of the way? Get him moved out of that cave. I think Creedoc said that there's a river there that's being held back. If we could get
held back by a row of stones.
Here's me idea. If we could make him come to this bit here, I might be able to move that dam, knock it out the way, and just wash them away before they even know we're here. I don't know how far they'll move, but if we move them, they might just flow down here, and then we can get a better drop on them, because then they'll be further away from where they're standing right now.
If not, I also have Thaumaturgy as a cantrip, so I can cause a distraction so that we can sneak past, maybe.
That'd be a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a
Good
plan.
idea.
I shall leave you guys to it, but I still think just taking them out quickly and leaving ones alive to let us know if there's any more to this cavern system might be another plan.
Well, if we can get this, I mean, we got a number of plans. If we take them out quickly, and that's a big if, because unfortunately I don't really have much at my disposal to help you out besides one damagey cantrip. There's me, there's Evangeline, There's Kradark. We all have the capacity to do range stuff, I think. We just need to make sure we hit them all and do enough damage to knock them all 3 down.
I can also do range.
Evangeline, do you think you could sneak up to one and slit their throat?
If somebody causes distraction for me, yeah.
Well, alright, I might just be able to do that. Possibly.
What do we do with the river, though? The water, that sounds like a really good idea. But we don't know how much water is being held back, if you know what I mean. It could be a lot, it could be a little.
Well, let me go take a look. I think my stealth's still up, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we're currently talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
Because we don't know where it is.
Just, you lot stay here. Try and stay hidden. I'm going to take a better look. And then I creep. Boop.
When he comes back, an idea would be if, names, sorry, I'm still learning all your names.
Oof.
Fodash. If Fodash was able to cause thaumaturgy by where the pools are, they turn around. I can get behind one of them, at least. Take them down. But only when he comes back. I don't want to do anything ahead of.
Yeah, we'll wait until he comes back and we'll see what he says.
I'm going to prep my rapier just in case something happens in the meantime.
That wall there, I can now see it. How much water is it holding back? How substantial is this little dam?
Roll me a perception.
Ah, balls. Okay.
No dice. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll try. Perception.
You got this, I believe in you.
There you go. 8.
It's a dam.
You can't quite tell.
Okay. Right.
Now you're down there. I have to lean down and help you up.
Well, okay. I, rather than getting back up, I like the idea of us trying to divide and conquer if these things can be divided. And I say to Dillian, I say, I can't see that well. The dam could be holding back a lot. It could be holding back nothing at all. But I mean, if I can make the water do something interesting, like make them think that there's something fell in it, then I might be able to draw them close. Oh, actually, if there's a lookout guy here, I can make it sound like he fell in the water. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, if only we had a body. We could throw him in the water to make him actually look like he fell in the water.
Well, no, but I also have minor illusion, which can make the noise of a sound.
Yep.
Plus, we could have always just ran back and got one of the other, 5 bodies that we've got that aren't disintegrated.
You're not in this conversation.
All right.
He was just thinking to himself.
All right, help me back up. I got an idea.
Come back up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
right,
that's fine.
Squeeze in here, and then basically, my idea is if I can make it sound like there's someone who fell off the bridge into the water on that side. There's 2 things I think is going to happen. 1, those goblins aren't going to pay any mind because they'll think it's their idiot companion who fell in the water. Or 2, they might show some compassion, wonder why they fell in, come looking. We might be able to make one of them break off. We take him down sneakily, or we just hit them both at once. If we can
Here's
make
the
one
issue.
break off, yeah.
If we do that, we can't guarantee which way they're going to go. They could go down the stairs, or they could try and go and see what's happening at the bridge.
And if they do,
Which means they'd run right into us.
Which ain't necessarily the worst thing.
If I'm trying to get a sneak attack on them, though, that's not going to happen.
Well, yes, I guess so. In that
I
case,
was thinking what could work, following that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Make the sound of somebody falling in. How does your thaumaturgy work? Can you do footsteps going up the stairs along this side here?
Current on the phone, voice ability calls playing, goes on with family. Create instant sound that originates from the point.
Yeah, so based on that, I would say you could probably get the idea of somebody walking up the stairs, trying to be stealthy, but not.
Mm-hmm.
Their attention is drawn there. They just have to look that way, and I'll go around and swipe one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have somebody down there just in case.
Mm-hmm.
So then we could maybe get somebody to go in for another kill if they do start running that way. But
well,
this is really weird, actually, having a D&D party that actually plans their shit out.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
just
know,
jumps
right?
into it usually.
Well, some of the time. Dillian.
I also have another.
Okay, why are you?
Where are they all facing right now? I've asked the people who can actually see.
Aaron?
So they're sat in kind of a circle. This guy's leaning against the rock, so facing up towards the north. I know the character isn't, but he's facing towards the north.
You can rotate the characters.
Oh.
There's like a little dot. Yeah. That is wholesome. Oh, my camera died. Mother.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's sort of like that. They're leaning. They're like leaning against the various things they're sat against. So.
Right. So there's two facing
guy's, like,
away
leaning
from us,
against
but
the
there's one looking close to us. He could see us if we try something.
So we just need to draw his.
They are particularly. They do look particularly disinterested. You could tell from your initial look around the corner.
They don't look like they're that interested. They probably didn't expect anyone to get this far.
No.
Ah,
If we are going to get the jump on them, I'd say I like the idea of splitting us up. So maybe 3 of us come down here. I should probably go that way because I can move in the water and stuff.
That'll give you the most cover.
Yes.
I'd like to come to this top part because I'm already here and it'll be a bit of a squeeze trying to squeeze past everyone. So if I come over here, I can come down these stairs. I have long range magic that I can use.
And if we
I'm best staying up here because it's a lot more difficult trying to shoot someone from a lower elevation.
Given my reasonable intelligence, do I know goblins? Do I know how goblins react to, let's say, gold or treasure? Are they reasonably
roll me a
greedy?
history check.
You got this, Selkie. I believe in you.
That's okay. It's a
You
bubble.
have 5 intelligence. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You know that they are on their unorganized. They're particularly prone to just their own self-interest, their own needs. You're not too familiar with what happens when they are all grouped up under a sort of leadership scheme, but you suggest there might be some sort of bigger threat that would keep them in place.
Okay. I go. I was thinking maybe I could distract one of them with a wee pile of gold that falls out here. They probably wouldn't question where it came from until they were met with your man with the metal arms. I think we should just sneak up and get them quickly, but I think we need to get them to all turn their gaze that way so that we can all hit them at once before they even know we're on them.
You make something appear in the dam itself.
I can make it look like there's a fish. They just appeared in the water. The only trouble is I don't know how clever they are. I don't know if they'd fall for something like that. We're quite far upstream. It's dammed.
It'd have to be a big fish.
It would have to be a big fish. Or something falling in the water, or something weird. Anyway, that's as far as we can get with. We could just sit here and argue how we're going to do it, but I think the best thing we could do is on the fly.
Yeah.
So I think myself,
Do it on a fly?
Yeah, myself, our wonderful cleric and Shushu, and Dillian. Thodashmi and Dillian go up here to the top. You 3 stay here, and as soon as action happens, just hit whichever one of them strikes your fancy.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I jump down first, and then I help those down.
Evangeline, do you want to take point if you're wanting to get a sneak attack?
I want to do this.
You can do this, Rogue. I believe in you.
Don't say that. Everything's gonna go wrong. If I roll some last one to mean anything, it's gonna go wrong. Okay, I'll wait for their thing to happen and then I'll move forward.
Okay.
I'm
going
gonna put
to
myself in this little nook
boop into the
just so I
water,
can get past.
and then start crouch walking up here.
How deep is the water?
Doesn't matter, I can swim. And
Oh yeah, you're Ganassi, aren't you?
I'm a merman. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
yeah.
Merfolk. Oh, I'm not going to go there.
I've got the stealth, so
You can swim. That is true.
specifically,
When I get the signal from our swim boy Selkie, I'll jump round the corner and do my Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What are you doing, Sirda?
Oh, actually, that was the thing I was going to say before. Actually, you do your thing.
Dash.
I don't have any spells left, and I have no long-range weapons. So I guess I'm gonna run and attack one when it starts to come closer.
I hand you my short bow and some arrows.
No, that'll do it.
Okay, let me just put that in.
I'll take it from my inventory. You have a short bow and 20 arrows.
While I
Okay, which, as they're going by, I ready my bow just as a precaution.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. While I was standing there, I just had a thought. Come back here to Thodash, and I go, Thodash, you might actually be able to help me out. I can make a thing appear. I can't, but I can make an image or a sound. I can't do both, not to my knowledge. So I wonder if you could, let me look at the ins and outs of minor illusion. You create an image of an object, such as you must be no longer to create. The image can't create sound, light, smell. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got an idea. Thodash, that thaumaturgy thing you've got. Make it sound like a splash happens. I'm gonna make it look like a really big fish jumps out of that water and falls back in. You make the sound of it emerging and then falling back in. If all the goblins look, the rest will call it a signal, and we hit him as hard as we can.
Okay, just give me the signal and when to do it.
I get over here, scooch in behind this rock, and then, if you want to hit Thodash, for the record, if you want to hit him, you're going to have to scooch up a little bit. But anyway, we're all ready. I then go, at the same time, cast Mage Hand to be in front of her, and it does the hand signal for 3, 2, 1, and a minor illusion. I make a big fish jump out of the water right there.
And I make the sound.
It's going to jump out of here and then fall in there. And then based on what they do, I'm going to try and cast Mind Sliver on one of them.
The goblins all turn around and look at what they appear to see a fish jumping from one pool to the other, so they're all looking that way.
Mind Sliver on that one there.
Eldritch Blast.
And slicing this fucker. Let's do this.
All
Shoot
right.
this guy.
Alright. Bear with me one
How do I do this again?
Bear with me one sec. Alright.
Okay.
So they happen simultaneously. We'll go with the Eldritch Blast first.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Which one?
Because
Is it?
Sorry.
I was going to say, because it's a surprise, is it advantage or just straight roll?
Advantage. They it is a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you targeting?
This one here.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I do not think that hits.
It does not hit.
No, that's highly unfortunate.
We'll go with your stealth, Evangeline.
Stealth.
Your
Is it a
stealth,
stealth attack or
your stealth
like-
attack. Whatever
Right
it
there.
was you were doing.
That's better.
Oh,
That's my girl!
Yes!
That's
That's a lot of damage.
you just
Plus sneak attack damage because fuck yeah.
you slit the throat of that goblin, and he just drops dead, like just convulsing on the floor.
With a rapier, that's really hard to do. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
It did the most damage. I figured that would be the easier one to go.
How do you do the circly thing so I can show which one I was targeting?
Click and hold.
Pick and hold, mate.
There we go. Yeah, I was aiming for this one.
Okay.
You have advantage
shit.
to roll again.
Advantage, yeah.
That's better.
There we go.
That hits,
That's
Just.
my boy.
and the goblin drops down dead.
Just me
And
so
Oh,
far.
one fucker left.
And that's-
I'm going to use the short bow that Dylan graciously gave me and go for this one.
Oh, I didn't even need to do anything. Okay, cool, neat.
The goblin dies immediately. Flops over to the side with an arrow in his head.
Hey guys.
Got
That went really well. I will get better at this, I promise.
I'm just here like, oh Holy shit! I didn't think that was gonna work.
Classic Dylan.
That was so impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, and congratulations! We didn't disintegrate anyone this time that we were trying to have a truce with.
Mm-hmm.
There.
One time.
Did anyone ever explain that to Dylan?
Don't let that go, Thin Man. I don't let that go.
They haven't actually explained to me that they were going to have a truce with the guy that he disintegrated.
Fine.
They all sort of looked at you and went, "What the fuck, man?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, he's a bad guy. They do bad things. We kill them.
I take it from here we can see this.
You can see the stairway, yeah.
I'm gonna sneak over.
Do we need to re-roll stealth for this?
Corner.
Because everything that you do in here is inherently quieter than the waterfall. The way the cave echoes, that's pretty much all you can hear is rushing water.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna sneak over, have a look through here, and see if I see anything.
gonna climb in.
A perception.
I would like to do the same thing because I want to come over here and stand on this side.
I did that advantage. Sorry, take the 15.
And I'm climbing into this
Just roll
pool.
it again.
Roll
Is this
perception.
pool quite
Dylan as well? Roll perception.
Is the pool I'm in quite deep?
Roll perception. Oh wait, you're swimming, yeah.
Yeah.
It is very fucking deep.
Right. Doesn't matter to me. Unbeknownst to everybody, because I climbed in the water, I'm going on. Oh, sorry.
Aaron, did you want me to re-roll that perception?
No, that's fine.
15. Okay, cool.
Unbeknownst to everybody, because I'm a mer person, and I decided I'm going to go with the mer folk stuff from Legend. The second I fall into water deep enough to submerge me, my legs immediately become a tail, and I'm going to start swimming around.
Do we notice the tail?
I don't know, can you see me? I am stealthed still. Well, I was, but no.
I'm pretty sure we have a dam in the way.
Yeah.
I'm not looking that way. I'm looking this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think the rest of us have just focused on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why is that wolf on the move?
The cable.
It's a doggo.
It's Doggo. It's Bradigan.
It's Bradigan.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
petrified.
Jesus.
Oh, fine, he's already dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's petrified. Look, he's turned to stone. We don't have to do nothing about him.
Mm-hmm.
He was under attack. He was petrified.
If I wasn't busy today, I'd have sorted out the dark vision, so I'll sort that out for next week.
It's all good. It's all good.
Right.
Knowing that they can't hear me because of the raging water, and keeping an eye on them.
Okay, so yeah, you
Okay.
see.
Scoot over to this side.
So yeah, you look around the corner. Evangeline, you can see a wolf just sat here,
What's a wolf?
and you can see the same as Dylan. You can see 4 goblins sat around a hot stove, like stovey fire sort of thing. You can't see down anywhere behind the wolf.
Okay.
I kind of want to shoot the stove
You
and
see a
make
lot of
more jump.
sacks and crates. You see a lot of like sacks and crates and bags and things that appears to be things they've stolen from travellers, all piled up at the south end of the cave. And yeah, just a large fire in the middle. There doesn't seem to be much else in this room.
Would thaumaturgy work to expand the fire and try and burn them a little bit?
Let's send me the description of thaumaturgy again.
I'm going to say a hard no from my own DMing experience.
I'm leaning towards no. I'm just going to double check.
Flicker, brighten, or dim.
I've never really used it.
It doesn't increase the size of the fire.
No, you can just cause them to flame, to flicker, brighten, dim, or change colour.
If I was to shoot the fire and it scattered the fire all over them, now that's an idea.
If you hit.
If you hit.
That's also, it's a fire. I cannot miss a fire.
Class of fire?
Remember, your character very much just doesn't hit anything until they get hit first. Then they disintegrate everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked that, Aaron, because I have a thing for that.
Oh no.
So.
No, he's bringing out his DM screen.
Wait, fire actually has an armor class?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
I believe in general.
Everything in the world has an AC. It'll depend on
Absolutely.
how animate or inanimate it is,
Yeah.
on the difficulty of it. Like stone has, like straight up stone has an AC. Wood has an AC, so if you're trying to lock down a door, technically that has an armor class that you have to be able to beat.
Yep.
So it has an armor class of 15 because it is technically wood.
Yeah. It's not even technically. Right. So I thought you meant a door, but not even technically. It is wood.
Fire is burning.
Fire.
And it has an AC of 15.
Okay.
But it has a
No,
hit
they
point
could be burning
of
bodies.
3d6.
Okay, 3d6 hit points.
Yep. For a fire. Why am I saying this? I'm just labeling myself up with more difficult challenges. First I have to hit a 15, then I have to...
And then, that fire has 14 hit points.
I would go out the limb and say probably don't do that.
Fix the dice so they don't stay there. Done.
This is an interesting one.
I'm gonna turn to the others and be like, there's at least 4 goblins, a wolf, and... Did you say what that was? What this was? Sorry.
We didn't see it.
No, we don't see it?
Yeah, I said we don't see it.
Okay, go. Yeah, there's at least 4 goblins and a wolf in there. I don't know what you want to do about this.
Well, as far as I see it, our only options are really fight or run away like Gutless Coward.
Sildar says that room is Clark's throne room. I reckon he'll be in there too.
Cool. So there's a bugbear for goblins and a wolf in there, probably.
Here's what I'm thinking. We can't also forget about the fact that there's those wolves back there. What's to say they aren't going to call them in if we started attacking them?
We don't actually know that that's connected to this chamber, though.
So you guys did know that was connected. However, that is it's a ledge, like a chimney ledge. So you'd have to climb up it, which I don't think the walls are capable of doing.
Plus, aren't they chained up?
They're also chained up. You can climb down it, but yeah, the walls won't be able to get up there.
Has given me... No, actually, that's a stupid idea. Ignore me. Carry on.
The first immediate thing that comes to my mind is we try and make try and imitate the voice of one of the goblins we met earlier. Make some of them come out here, maybe thin the pack a wee bit. Try and persuade one to come out, and reduce the amount in there, and be as sneaky as we were last time. The other option, of course, is to just hit them as hard as we can right now, like last time. If we can maybe hit all of those goblins like we did last time, and we actually all hit, we could knock down a few of them before Clark even knows we're here.
Anyone speak good Goblin then? Because I'm not.
At some point we need to speak Goblin. Well, actually, yeah. No, they speak Common. Like, we spoke to one out there who spoke Common.
Does anyone have a good Goblin imitation?
What is my...
Dylan, you find 3 short bows and 30 arrows in total on the 3 goblin corpses.
I take a short bow. I look around and, noticing the range of sporting a bow, I look to the other 2 and offer them the bow.
No, thanks. I don't do well with them.
I can't. I'm not proficient. It's all good.
Sildar.
I've already got one.
Sildar takes a bow from you.
And then I give him 15 arrows, keep 15 arrows for myself, and keep the other bow for selling. So I'll take 2 bows and 15 arrows.
Okay, add it to your stuff.
Just whilst they're talking, because my go-to is disintegrate and move on, but they seem to be making plans, so...
Oh, lie. Your tactic is lightly irritate the skin and then move on.
I can lightly irritate your skin.
Obliterate is a occurrence. It happens rarely.
Yeah, you need to hit for that to happen.
This one over here,
Ooh.
I'm at this wall, behind this rock. Imagine I'm behind that rock.
I go over and got my flask. Would any of this help you?
Also, is the cave that we're in, besides that's put those pools, are the walls and the ceilings of this place covered in a latent water supply? Like, is it... I'll just go... Is the cave in here moist?
It is a dank cave.
Okay. So if I look up at the ceiling, how tall is this chamber here?
The one you're in, or the one that up a bit?
That one up there a bit.
That's about 10 feet tall.
Okay, fair enough. And by the way, because these pools are quite deep. If I hug the wall on this side, can I get full cover if I wanted to like hide down and not get shot by something?
Yes.
Neat. Okay. Because I've got an idea that I could drop a fucking ice block on one of the heads from a distance.
Hey, if it's deep, is it like a deep monster in there that you can't see, or?
I don't know.
Roll perception,
Don't
Selkie.
give the DM
Oh god, don't give him ideas!
Well,
There's a
well,
dragon turtle!
No!
Chaos!
Watch me.
Chaos.
11.
You can't
Exact-
see anything hiding in the water.
Well,
Doesn't mean it's not there.
hmm
Okay,
Or was
I
it there
had a
in the
stupid
first
idea.
place?
I had a stupid idea, and I know it's a stupid idea, but fuck it, I'm gonna tell you guys anyway. What if I sneak my way back around to the thing with the wall,
hmm
climbed up this ledge thing,
hmm
or at least cause enough of a distraction with the wolves going off that somebody gets sent out,
hmm
and then hopefully, depending on which way they'll either go down the stairs, and you guys can take them from there, or maybe one of them jumps down straight away and I can just...
Mm.
I quietly point out to
Evangeline.
Evangeline that as far as I was aware, and I've met a few rogues in my past, you can have a sneak attack from a ranged weapon, can't you?
Yes, but I don't have any ranged weapons on me.
I literally have a freaking short bow I can give you.
I'm not proficient in short bows, I'm proficient
You are!
in crossbows.
Isn't a short bow
You're
a simple
proficient
one?
in short bow because it's a simple weapon.
Oh, there you go.
It's essentially a
Pass me-
stick and a piece of
pass me
string.
short bow.
It's a bendy stick and a piece of string.
Pass me a short bow then, for fuck's sake.
I look into the sky and go, I feel like a god is mocking
I'm
me right
having
now.
a minute, okay? Fuck off.
You
I
can
feel
do
like
it.
I
you're-
forgot the short... Right, I forgot
A
the
bolt
short
of lightning
bow.
hits Credo Morrow.
I feel like your need to wanting to get up close and stab them is a good idea if we have no alternative. But if we can do from a distance, then distance is what we do, because then we can do multiple before they get to us.
Okay.
I say we just shoot them.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm into it. Fine. There's no point.
Finally, someone speaking my language.
Chuck me
Yeah.
a short bow then. And,
I give you the short bow,
And how many arrows?
10 arrows, leaving myself 5.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, if we're going to do this, we should all try and fire on the same time just to get the element of surprise.
Oh, absolutely.
So I move up
It's fine.
here.
See the wolf.
It's worked so well for me.
It's gonna work so
Can you
well.
all can you all roll stealth with advantage?
Yeah, sure.
It's literally the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
I'm Warlock.
Advantage.
Eldritch Blast is my bread and butter, and it's not working.
Did I thought I rolled the same thing. No, I did.
Nat 20 boys!
I'm actually doing the good things that the rogue's supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Only today. It's never gonna happen again.
So Dash,
Oh,
proud of
that's
you.
good, Nat 20s.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Oi.
You guys are free to stealth attack.
I,
Yeah, I'll go for
okay.
this one.
I'll go for this one.
does,
Can I aim for the fire and cause some fire damage to all of them if I try and blow the fire up
You
at
can
them?
aim for the fire. Yeah.
Is this advantage as well? Yeah, the attacks.
Wait, no. I don't think I can do enough
Uh,
damage to fire.
Yeah. The attacks are sneak. These
That would only kind of
sneak
work
attacks.
anyway if it's more of an area type damage and we're trying to take all of them out kind of individually at this point.
I'll take this one then.
These do count as stealth attacks.
Okay.
what Selkie's going to do, because we're all planning on shooting, is he's going to save himself for last and hit the one that's still up with a mind sliver. If all 4 of them go down, he's going to just stay there. But if any one of them stay up, he's going to try and mind sliver it. Unfortunately, mind sliver is a saving throw, not an attack, so it will take the damage it gets. I can't double it because it's if I get a crit on it. So you guys go first.
Okay, let's do this.
Good luck. GG.
Oh, fuck, that's
Advantage.
not ideal, but...
That definitely hit me.
I rolled great on the
I think mine hit.
It's just me then, is it?
Yep, just you.
Okay.
Come on, my boy.
Are
You-
you
Failed.
fucking kidding me?
Oh,
You
my
poor
God.
unfortunate soul. How you roll a dot attack
Okay.
again?
Sildar,
Oh, now I'm doing mine.
Sildar misses.
Oh no.
Oh, what are you doing, Selkie?
Nothing. I was waiting to see who went down, and then I'll hit one.
Okay.
That's still up.
Sildar misses.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan causes just an explosion to happen, but it falls sort of short of the fire around about here.
I was aiming for the guy behind the fire, but yeah.
Either way, it falls short.
Yes.
Okay. Eventually, who did you aim for?
this boy.
You're
Yeah.
Creedok, who did you aim for?
This guy.
Okay, he takes a full hit straight in the chest. He's still standing though.
Which guy?
The back right. Fodash, who did you attack? Of course, predictable. He also takes an arrow to the chest. He stumbles back a few steps, but he's also still standing.
I'm Mind Sliver, the one that Fodash went for. And a Mind Sliver is quite simply an intelligence saving throw where he takes 2 damage.
So no one went for this guy?
Oh, that one there? No.
Yep,
I
that's
was
the
gonna
closest
aim-
one.
Yeah, just checking.
That'd be clever,
So
Aaron.
you went for
Come
the
on.
same one that Fodash went for, yeah?
Yeah. You need to make an intelligence saving throw, try and beat a 13. If it doesn't, it takes 2 psychic damage. And then I'll hook myself back behind the wall.
There is an advanced dice roller. Aaron.
It fails, it takes 2.
Okay. He drops dead, clutching his brain as if he's got a really intense migraine.
Mm-hmm.
Intense? I don't see no tense.
Get out of here.
It's now in the past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, funny.
Okay,
joke.
it's safe to say
Cool.
they're aware of you now.
Yeah, definitely. Is this
So everyone roll me
Is it-
some initiative, boys.
Don't
Bro,
forget to
token.
click your token first. Click thine tokens.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
And take off the advantage.
And take off advantage, yes.
Oh shit.
Clickety click.
Oh,
Oh,
poor Fodash.
I did well. Okay.
I mean, it shouldn't be a
Laugh.
Fodash, you poor soul. Is there anything you want to say about that?
No
Ouch.
comment.
It's fine. You get to smash whoever's left.
Hell yeah.
There might not be anyone left for me to smash.
Oh, there probably will be.
And that's a good
Oh,
thing.
sad.
I'm currently in the fight. There will be people left. Don't worry.
Unless you get hit, then people will just be dust.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ashes to ashes. Bum to funky.
Wait,
Bum to bum, what?
No, fun to funky.
Fun
Oh.
to funky. Right,
Ashes to
okay.
ashes,
I-
dust to fuck. You shouldn't have hit me with that goddamn truck.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and for some friggin' reason, they're speaking Vietnamese.
I don't know if that's Twitch appropriate, my boy.
Oh, sorry.
Someone click that.
Just racist.
Yeah.
Fine.
Who's that watching anyway?
Apologies, it came up on TikTok. I'm sorry.
It's fine. TikTok's a mess anyway.
I'm actually saying that to Twitch. I'm sorry, Twitch. Do not cancel this stream. I saw it on TikTok. TikTok. Shut up.
Not
He's
a
not on TikTok.
TikTok. Sorry.
Oh,
Sleepy Ann.
oh.
Sleepy Ann.
Look at
Sleepy Ann. Sleepy Ann. What are they feeding you? For some reason, can I just say that when I saw that wolf for the first time, I thought it was an upside down floating sword.
Okay, initiative has been sorted. Selkie, you are up.
Oh God, why? Okay, that guy there. I pop back up and go. Duh! That guy there's getting mind slivered.
That's
one?
right.
Which
The
one?
guy I pinged.
The guy I hit.
Okay.
Bam.
that's not good.
So you know, he's about to
Oh,
take
this initiative order is...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
It's the most I've ever
I mean,
rolled.
he's already he's got 6 damage anyway, so you just need to get this.
Exactly. I'm helping out trying to. He fails. He's dead.
He drops dead.
Goodbye. Good night, and I drop back behind the wall. That's all I got.
Okay.
Thanks for the assist.
No problemo. No problemo. Now do your thing.
And here's the part where we all die.
Here comes the fun. Do.
Okay, the bugbear's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
You have to get up. Half his movement. We're fine. Don't worry.
He is prone.
Yeah.
I just scream. Can I just scream? You wouldn't believe I'm a wall, would you?
He gets up out of his chair. He shouts, "Who dares defy Warlord Clark?" He's pissed,
Wait a
guys.
minute.
He's pretty pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He
This
runs.
is your conscience speaking. Go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I scream back. We might not defy, but we're definitely attempting murder.
Mm-hmm.
Tempting. Bitch, speak for yourself.
So he comes up to
No,
the
sorry. We are all committing murder. He's attempting.
He comes
Thank
up to the top
you.
of the stairs, and he aims for the first person he sees, which happens to be Creedoc, who's directly in his line of sight.
I knew I should have shut my mouth.
And he throws a javelin at you.
Oh, fuck.
Catch it.
That'd
You'll be
do
fine.
Yeah. Deflect missile. You're a monk, aren't you? It's a
What's your
12.
Really wishing I'd rolled a monk now.
My AC is 16.
Yeah, you
And
did.
it misses. It flies into the water behind you.
Here's the fish.
Does it hit Selkie?
It does not
Yeah.
hit Selkie.
It lands next to me. Actually,
Me and
technically,
Selkie are a bit far away, so it's fine.
do you know what's funny is that 12 is my armor class.
Hilarious. Wizard, stay there.
The goblin it's the goblin's turn to move now, and he comes up next to his boss Clark, pulls out his short bow and aims at Dylan.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get some disintegration, boys.
Disintegration missiles. Let's go.
Think low numbers. I mean, it'd be nice if he didn't hit you.
That doesn't
For
hit
a
me.
13, which doesn't hit.
However, he's now in my sights.
Yeah. For all the good that's going to do you.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, it's now Sildar's turn.
Come on, Sildar. Fuck him up.
Sildar,
I'm a warlock who can't Eldritch Blast. I'm questioning my life choices right now.
Sildar moves up a little bit and aims at the goblin with the short bow that Dylan gave him.
You get a crossbow. You get a short bow. You get a short bow.
And it hits.
I want that short bow back. It's better than mine.
It does. You probably.
You're not even using your short bow, are you, though?
For
Nope.
3
Oh.
damage, and the goblin drops dead.
Goodbye.
That goblin hadn't been hit.
That was one that had been hit, wasn't it?
No, that was the
No.
one that hadn't.
That was the one that had not.
Okay.
No, no one went after that one.
He's still alive.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, but
No,
Honest
no, fair.
player.
I missed. I appreciate that. Dylan's my new favorite.
You had a favorite? Oh, that's kind of sweet. Watching us die.
It wasn't you.
Oh,
It's Creedoc's
I know.
Well, I know I'm the one who hates the most, so.
understandable.
Denver.
it's fun to fuck
Okay, so me.
Yeah, Creedoc.
I'm gonna aim at the bugbear with my longbow.
Take aim.
You got this. Oh,
Hey, look,
now
you-
look who can't hit shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
I'm able to do it again, but without the
With
proficiency.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. I quickly redraw and fire again.
Did you take a swig of your flask, by the way?
I took it before we came in the thing, and we've
did.
not had any rest, so
yeah,
we're
you
fine.
did. Okay, well that doesn't hit either.
There you go. Looks like we're both having a bad day, pal. Truth?
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay. Evangeline.
Okay, short bow on this bitch. Let's do this again.
Come on, Evangeline.
That does
Oh,
not
no, I
hit.
did sneak attack on
Right.
that. Sorry. I don't know why I did sneak damage on that, but...
Is it automatically does?
That does not hit.
Do I get to shoot again, but minus my proficiency? Or is that not doing it? Is that not a thing anymore?
Because we did that last session.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I know, but
that's what I meant. That's what I meant to do for you, Maz. Actually, my bad.
I mean, either way, 12 was the first one, so
Yeah. You can do it again minus proficiency.
Come on, be high.
Yeah, it is high.
That hits.
Technically speaking, because you didn't get the sneak attack last time, you do an extra 6. Because that was your sneak attack from last time.
No, it wasn't. meant to
She wouldn't get sneak attack anyway.
I wouldn't get sneak attack anyway.
Oh, right, yes,
It's
of
just a
course.
straight 8.
Of course, of course, of
Straight
course.
That hits him right in the shoulder, and he seems to just shrug it off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cool.
he's
I
got
just
some,
I kind of tuck back,
Dylan,
give myself half cover.
I mean, Eldritch Blast the Goblin for all the good it's going to do.
I believe. Go
Come
on.
on, you can do this. You can do this. We've roughed some people.
believe,
Up.
believe,
I believe.
believe,
Yeah, he fucking
believe.
for full damage, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my boy.
Fucking time.
the goblin just disintegrates into a pile of ash and just
Look at my hands of newfound.
he's blown around the room.
Just look
I
over.
screamed, bloody hell, he actually hit something.
Oh no, doggo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's Doggo's turn.
Wolfo. El Wolfo. Bradigan, no. Mm-hmm.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can.
Who moves up to Evangeline
Oh fuck.
Hit me.
and,
Doggo. Good doggo.
and attempts to bite.
No, bad doggo. Bad doggo.
Bad touch. Oh.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
And that doesn't hit, presumably?
She's dead, doesn't
No, it doesn't now.
Okay, and Fodash.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and shoot that boy.
Okay. It does not hit.
I didn't mean to do that advantage.
Either way, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Ah,
So that's
Jesus.
minus
Minus
4.
it doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
And then I'm gonna tuck myself back around. I didn't.
Oh my god, what the hell is that? What are you doing? Ah!
Okay, it's the enter button for me to talk, and it must have still been highlighted on the sheet. Ignore all of that. I just want to move back around the corner.
Fodash goes on a
I
fucking
kind of just
rampage.
see it as Stodash just brings out every single arrow in her quiver. It does a full Robin Hood Men in
Fodash
tights.
goes on a fucking rampage and kills everybody in the cave.
That's amazing. Wait, that include us?
You're not barbarians. That's not how this works.
I missed my attack.
I didn't
don't think so.
mean to.
All the arrows.
Alright,
I feel like having just 2 seconds.
Jesus.
Just
think I
grabs all the arrows and throws them.
Selkie.
Alright, Selkie peeks through over the wall, sees him, and then he rises up out of the water, not like a floating, he just rises as much as his tail will allow him and goes, "Who dares come in here to fight the mighty Clark? I do, bitch!" And I cast Magic Missile.
Yes! That's my boy.
So that's...
It hits.
What? Oh god, yeah, definitely, it's going to hit. 1, 2, 3. Not for as much damage as I would like, but it will definitely hit.
That's something though.
Yeah.
Every
Missile automatically hits.
Yeah, he gets blasted in the chest 3 times, staggers back a little bit, gets up and screams. Ah!
Yeah. I look at him, and then I go, "Ah, that's about as much as I'm going to do today. Bye!" And then I hook myself back behind the wall.
Okay.
So I just shout in response, "You're doing great, sweetie."
Ah.
I just look back. You pissed him off and now you're not helping.
Whilst
Screams
he,
at Yeah.
So he charges forwards and he starts screaming, "I shall build a throne from your bones!" And charges straight forward towards Creedoc, as you're directly in the line of sight there. Sorry, pal. Should have stood somewhere else.
Hey, someone to
That's why I
shoot.
took myself around the corner.
And attempts to attack you with his Morning Star.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, better the morning star than the afternoon star.
Yeah. Well, the Morning Star is going to be hard for no reason at all.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Definitely hard for no reason.
No.
I'm down to 1 hit point.
Don't worry, hold fire.
We have a few damage.
And he's still screaming, "Ah!"
Yeah.
This is where I need to save spell slots, because I could have healed you.
It's okay. That's okay. The dead body's going to help you now.
Yeah, I'll be in the way. It's fine. It's called difficult terrain. If there's a dead body there, it's fine.
Yeah.
I just go, ow.
Yeah. Takes
I think
a
going more than
Dead man.
ow.
Ow.
Because I'm in what?
It's literally all I can muster.
Oh, right. So it's not so much ow, it's more.
Sildar takes a few steps away, passes around the back of you, Creedoc, and he casts Healing Touch on Creedoc Morrow.
Oh, nice.
Remind me what the roll is for that?
By the record, you could have done that while you're standing there. You
Yeah,
didn't
but he
have
wanted
to.
to move away from the bugbear, because he's got like 2
Fair
And he just saw what he did to me.
He's got
Fair
2
enough.
He
HP.
should have stayed there, because otherwise he's going to have to take the opportunity attack.
Oh, right, that's true. Yeah, he was, yeah. Alright.
So he would have stayed there, and Cure Wounds, which is the one I think you're thinking of,
Yeah, Cure Wounds is what I meant.
is...
Teething problems, guys. Teething problems.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
1d8.
I'll throw it in the chat for you,
It's 1d8.
because I do have it.
Oh, you do? Oh, nice.
I'm a Celestial Warlock. I'm a good boy.
Oh, so you are.
You have the good demon daddies.
I bet you do. Wow.
That's the first time I've ever heard you call Harry that. Okay then.
This D&D stream is brought to you by Consensual BDSM. Please play responsibly.
And he heals
Remember,
you for 6 hit points.
always use lube.
And he heals you for 6 hit points, Maz.
Why? Inflict wounds.
Nice to know you wanted me to die. I look up at the man and I go,
Never.
thanks, buddy. Now, I am
And now it's
going to...
Creedoc.
Yeah, I'm going to move.
Ah,
He can
Don't do that!
Creedoc, if you stay there, you don't get opportunity attack, and you have flanking, so you could advantage him.
Ah,
Got it.
Tweet. Just let you know.
Yeah, just a little bird told me.
As you are new to D&D, this is what
yeah,
you do.
I'm very new. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to hit him with my short sword.
So basically, if you move away from him, he has an opportunity attack, which is a reaction, which he can fuck you up again. But if you stay there, you have flanking, which gives you advantage on your attack against him.
So, yeah. In that case, I hit him with my short sword with advantage.
Yes. Attempt to smack him. Yes!
Hey, a smacking is a smacking. Oh, that damage there.
Yeah, that was not great.
I am
That does hit, though.
I mean, it's a 1d6, so it's better than it could have been.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's looking pretty worse for wear.
It's a 1d6. You got a 1 on the 1d6. So that's the worst it could have been.
Okay.
And it's now
Way to rub salt in
Evangeline.
It's something.
I mean, I was going to hit him again, but okay.
Oh, sorry, you can hit him again.
Yeah. Let's go short sword again.
Minus.
Oh,
You
that
still have the advantage.
Yeah, you still have the
Oh.
advantage.
So just roll
there.
again.
So just roll it again straight.
It doesn't hit because it's minus proficiency, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's -2.
Minus 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
My
It's not mine.
Yeah, my-
Proficiency's in a 2 at the moment, bud.
proficiency's 2.
Okay. Creedoc Morrow, would you like to describe how exactly you killed this bugbear?
Yay!
I go for my signature sword technique, where it's the first slice, I came right down and diagonal across his chest.
Hey,
Yeah,
we may
brilliant.
want to talk to have a truce with this guy.
And then bring it up
It's like,
and stab him right in the throat and say, That was for my fucking ribs.
Chinese or Indian?
As his body falls limp on my blade, I then put my foot up to him and pull my sword out.
Now you can run away if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna limp.
Live away, bitch.
Your anatomy's not caring.
There's still a dog, it can fuck me up.
And the bugbear just drops dead.
Oh no.
With,
Dylan! Oh no, Evangeline, sorry.
excuse me, rude. Yeah, with that dealt with, sorry, doggo. Swavey swipe with, a short sword on the doggo.
You don't have
Well, short sword,
advantage.
rapier even, my bad.
You still don't have advantage.
Yeah, you don't have advantage.
Normal. I made sure.
Green, that is sneak attack as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it is because someone else is engaging him.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll just roll a d6 separate.
That's a lot of
That's
damage.
an
Evangeline, would you
A
like
lot of damage.
Would you like to describe for me how you kill this poor doggo?
Ah,
Sorry, buddy. Just quick and painless. Just quick and painless.
Oh,
Yeah.
just stab right in the eye.
No, not the eye. No. Just
Quick and
pretty
painless.
old.
I kind
Pretty
of
old,
want to you keep stabbing him, like trying to kill him in one go, but it just doesn't work.
And the wolf drops dead with a piercing howl of sadness. You're a
How?
bad
You
Why
guy.
did.
would it be a yelp? I said quick and painless. It would yelp. There we go.
This D&D stream is brought to you by your local animal cruelty charity. Please be nice to your pets.
Please.
Please be
Yeah.
nice to pets.
Please.
Have to kill them, make it quick and painless.
Mm-hmm.
No. Stop.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, okay? I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy animal cruelty. That hurt me.
Wow, didn't have the balls to just say it.
Streaming at the moment. You're streaming.
Good job, guys.
Okay. Right,
I,
that's dealt with. Where the fuck is our boy?
I go down onto one knee and just scream, "Fuck!"
Oh shit, yeah, you okay, pal?
I'll live, but ow!
Wait a minute. I think I have a thing for that. There's a cream for that.
There's an hour for
Aloe
everything.
vera. Rub some aloe vera into his foot, you'll be fine.
I climb out of the water. The instant my legs hit dry air, they turn back into legs, and I hop back down onto the ground. Well, that's
right.
a-
His tail turn into legs.
Yep. I don't actually know if that's how that works, but I'm going with it because I'm going with it because that's how I'm presuming it works.
So I have a healing light which I can help you with. I have one left because I've already used one, I believe. I used one on our friend. So it's 3d6 of healing I can do you. There you
Yeah,
go.
that would get me back.
That'll do it.
Okay, in that case, I will put myself back up.
That's more than my max hit points.
That is actually my max hit point.
Motherfucker. Holy shit.
That's also my max hit points. Just saying. Right. Okay. Can I have a look around for any interesting loot at all?
Same here, I want to explore.
I have you know, my sex tape is long and painful.
I didn't want to say anything because you're streaming, but
Here's my investigation check.
oh, look at them, but nope.
That brings back memories.
Aaron, I'm looking for spell stuff because I'm a wizard. I'm looking for spell scrolls or stuff
Exclusively
like
spell
that.
scrolls, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking around, but I'm mostly looking for spell scrolls.
I'm going
And
to look
spell
at investigation as well.
I see rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just sit down on the steps and go, thanks.
Fodash
Oh,
sees
wow.
a fire in the middle of the room.
Yep.
Hi, palm. Meet face.
The rest of you see there is a treasure chest over in the corner of the room near where Clark was stood. Yeah, and that seems to be the only thing in the room in terms of treasure. You look through all the other bags, but there's just things like provisions and rations, which you can feel free to take.
Wait, don't open that just yet.
I was going to say, I'm going to check the traps.
Thank God.
I know what I'm doing.
Investigation, would I have been able to see if it's trapped?
As what, sir?
We've already had one of us nearly die today. We don't need another.
Investigate. Oh yeah, with your investigation.
Roll, would I have been able to have seen if it's trapped?
It seems just like a normal chest.
I open it.
You open it, and inside you find a money pouch with approximately 600 copper pieces in it. A money pouch with approximately 110 silver pieces in it. 2 potions of healing, and a little jade statuette. It's a frog with tiny golden orbs in the eyes.
Oh, nice.
600 copper.
The statue again?
The statue is a tiny jade statue, so it's a jade frog, and in the eyes are 2 tiny gold orbs.
Can I see if it's magic?
Roll me an Arcana.
What was the silver and the other bit? Sorry.
600 copper, 110 silver.
Anyone else good with magic?
And
I'm sorry, it did it again!
and 2 healing potions.
2 healing potions. Right.
This is you checking. It did nothing, and you're just quickly checking as much as you can.
I need to change my touch to talk button.
I'll take your first roll, Denver. You don't sense anything magical about it.
I point this out to the rest of the group and suggest that we have whoever's the strongest carry the stuff, and we divvy up for the group.
What's everyone's strength thing then?
Mine's only 11.
10.
Mine's 16.
19.
Congratulations, you have carried it.
Technically, you could carry the most because it's 15 times 19 for carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought. Can I go in?
Shall we divvy out the money now so that we don't get confused?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. How many of us are there? There's 5 of us, right?
I'm literally doing the maths now.
I mean, are we going to give our man anything?
Oh,
He's alive.
He's offering to pay you when you get to the town.
And he's alive.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, he's getting nothing.
Okay, real quick, I want to just address something before it becomes a problem later on, because it happened in a campaign recently. Do we want to put a turn tracker up that specifies who gets time to, like, an equal amount of time to, like, ask questions and stuff? Because we don't want to end up talking over each other and, you know, taking up too much of anyone's time. It happened in a campaign I had recently, and it can grate eventually if it's not addressed.
I think maybe... Sorry, I just think maybe if we tell someone if they're talking too much, then it should be fine.
Yeah, no problems.
I'll shut up, it's fine.
No, it's not
Yeah,
you.
I get it. I get it.
It's China.
So how much money was it? Did you have it written down?
I've written it down and I've done the maths already. Everybody gets 120 copper and 22 silver.
I'll take it.
If we're splitting it up just between the 5 of us.
120.
120 copper and how many silver?
22 silver.
And remind me what it was that I'm carrying. 2 healing potions and that statue, yeah?
Yes.
I think we divvy up the healing potions so that it's not just you carrying it. Maybe give one to the archer because he seems to get hit quite a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got hit once. It was just a very bad hit.
That's once more than the rest of us.
You get a weirdly divine sort of interpretation that this man might be hit quite a lot in the future.
Fuck you, Harry.
I gathered. That's why he's getting the healing potion.
I feel a sudden chill go down my spine and go, I might have pissed off a god in a previous life, and I don't know why.
If he falls down, I can at least get the healing potion off his body and ram it down his throat.
If I'm adding a healing potion, how do I do that?
Consent is important in the world of Nocel.
Go to the I button. It's the compendium. Type in healing potion. You can click it and drag it and add it directly to your inventory.
Same how we added like your weapons and stuff.
It does not appear. My spelling potion.
Or you can just type it into your equipment, healing potion.
Potion of health it is.
Yeah,
Potion of health.
That.
Weird wording wise in Roll20. I don't know why.
Maybe not.
Oh, it's not.
Heal.
There is a potion.
Heal, right.
There is a potion of healing. It's just typing.
Oh, it's potion of healing, not potion of health. My apologies.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
And then just drag that over into your.
Added.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I've added it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Happy to help. Helps to be happy.
I wanted to look at the body of dear old Clargy Clark.
So that investigation was for Clark, yeah?
Yes.
On him, he has a singular javelin and a morning star.
That's all we got, okie dokie.
May I have the morning star, please?
Well, I ain't fucking lifting it, so you can have it by all accounts. It's not like I'm going to need it.
Can I have the javelin?
By all means, I was actually going to check what kind of armor he was wearing.
Yeah, that's the point. Bear with.
While this is happening, I go over and I kick him in the face.
Roll an arm attack.
Roll a what?
Roll an arm strike for me.
Strike mesh. It's
I
just your D20 plus your strength.
So just a strength.
Yeah, just a strength check, essentially. Damn.
Yeah, you cave his nose in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, correct.
So Ross, he has on him just a regular shield, and he's wearing hide armor, hide like chest piece and leggings.
Fair enough.
Could I try and retrieve any of the arrows that have been shot?
Yeah, roll investigation. You retrieve 8 arrows.
Cool beans. I'll give you back to whoever had what.
You can keep the bow and arrows, it's fine.
No, I was trying to retrieve the arrows that were already shot, so whoever shot one, take them back.
Oh, can we check the bodies
I
of
need a
the
couple.
goblins to see if they had any more arrows on them?
Roll investigation.
Rolling investigation. Ah, it's so much different from my natural 20.
You can't get the quiver open.
Can I try?
With my
Yes, you can.
investigation, would I have?
Phonash also can't get the quiver open.
How much blood
really
you got?
Selkie has never seen a quiver before.
Yeah. Credox them.
With my previous investigation...
Never seen a quiver before!
I was going to let you do it, Evangeline, but if I just get rolling. Evangeline has checked the bodies, and she retrieves a total of 20 arrows from the corpses of the goblins.
Ooh. Total of 20. How many are people sitting on at the minute?
That's 5.
I've got nothing, but I know to use bows anyway.
Okay.
I'm on 14 arrows and 18 crossbow bolts.
Is Sarah frozen for anyone else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn my camera off for a second.
No worries.
So
No, it ruins the stream.
It'll be
no,
fine.
I'm gonna turn it back on in a minute.
It'll be fine.
I'll give the 20 arrows to Gillian.
Why don't you want to keep any for yourself?
Also, hello, I'm the archer.
Yeah, but you've got 20 crossbow bolts. You'll be fine.
Mr. Archer,
Rude. Yes.
are you proficient in martial weapons by chance?
Is a fighter proficient in that?
Yeah, fighters are proficient in everything because they are the
Then I am proficient in martial weapons, yes.
I will give you the Morning Star because that will suit you better than it suits me.
Okay then, I'll take that. Morning Star.
Do the same thing that you did for healing.
Yeah, nothing came up.
There we go.
Even just typing in morning just... Oh, wait, the morning is in morning, the time of day, or morning as in...
As in the time of day.
Time of day.
Okay, I've typed that in and nothing's coming up.
How are you spelling it?
Morning.
That's very weird.
Wait. Okay, so apparently this thing is being very fucking pedantic.
Yeah.
And needs a capital letter.
Oh, you need to...
Items, Morning Star, there we are.
Sweet. Didn't for me, but roll 20 must be...
Okay, and just quick question. What is a Morning Star?
It's like
a type of... well, obviously it's a type of blade. It is...
Okay, so it's short range, got it.
It's a mace, but imagine, like, you ever seen those flails where they get a little spiky ball and fling around on a chain?
Right, yeah.
Imagine that, but it's fixed at the end. It's a giant spiky ball on a stick.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen this stuff. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There is Morningstar.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I have now got something to replace my short sword.
Yeah. There we go.
He began
Tap into general so you can see what it looks like.
He began his journey with a small bladed weapon. He then ends his journey into the cave with a giant spiky ball on a stick.
Yeah, boy.
I was going to check whether you're proficient in martial weapons. Turns out you are. So good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I did ask our fighters proficient in that, so
Fighters are proficient in everything because it's fighters.
so that's what I got told. So good.
What were you saying, Denver?
Should we head back and check on the goblin that we tied up and knocked out?
The issue there is that if we go out the way that this quickest way is through here, which we know where the walls are.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably just take the long way then.
Yeah.
I'd rather deal with the walls than have that someone else might come across them and get mauled by them.
They're chained up. What are they going to do?
We
Well, I
can
was
shoot
actually-
them from a distance. It's fine.
I was actually going to suggest we release them. I mean, it's not like they're going to be needed here anymore. We should let them go free.
And let them kill us?
Well, they might maul us. I don't know.
Although I am proficient in animal handling.
Aaron,
so
don't you
I'm
laugh.
going for it.
Don't you fucking laugh, you prick.
They might maul us. I don't know.
I'm not dying this way. This is too ironic.
Either way, we'll head around the long way. I think we'll probably be safer.
I still think we have the height advantage if we stay here and shoot them down from up here. They can't get to us, but we can shoot them
If
humanely.
you want to kill them, go ahead. We'll go the long way. Because
Yeah,
we're
you
not
I can try and tame them.
Or do that.
I want it noted that I wanted them dealt with now as opposed to them becoming a problem later.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, last time I checked, most things chained up don't tend to become a problem unless you meet them 9 months later.
Oh lord. Oh no.
Nice.
Streaming.
I know.
This is why it's not safe for kids.
Yeah.
This is why it's mature content.
Yeah.
Massive censor every time Maz speaks.
Okay, Thodash, do your thing.
I do that anyway, just for the Scottish.
Aye, what you on about? You English prick.
The only word that doesn't get censored there is prick.
Oh, you did pretty. That's good.
14, bear with me.
Ah, that went wrong. Wrong way.
Good.
He's fine. He's used to it.
Yeah. I just tried the Scottish thing
So,
of breathing in alcohol. It was not a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's
How
entirely
how
what
are
you
you
meant.
attempting to handle them?
I'm keeping my distance, but trying to
You're not
talk to them
talking.
softly.
Can you?
We can't hear Denver.
Sorry.
I can hear it.
Keeping my distance, but trying to talk to them softly and calm them down.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not going near them.
They growl at you, and upon the sight of you attempting to calm them down, they seem to get even angrier.
Let's shoot the little shits.
Oh look, wild animals that don't get tamed. Who'd have
I
thought?
had to try.
Not everything needs turned into ash.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Funk to funk.
I would like to have it noted now. I find it very
that
uncomfortable that
pulling
Dillian likes to. The Tin Man likes to kill animals, and I don't like it.
You've
Not
you
just
seem
animals,
to have,
anything
you seem
that's
to
not
have got the
inanimate.
walls up into a frenzy, and they start yanking on the chains. But they seem the rods holding the chains in place seem to be stable for now.
Sure, let's let them loose. It's a good idea.
Oh Jesus, you're a horrible person.
I'm on record as saying this is. I'm not taking part in this.
Yeah,
And he goes and
Go check on the goblin.
Yeah, I'm gonna just follow the.
Wait, what did you hit?
I'll let Dillian do the.
Okay, yeah, you hit
Animal
him.
murder.
He gets even angrier. And the rods have bent slightly, holding the holding the chains in place. They are that's pulling against it, angry.
I'm sitting nearby just in case shit goes wrong. Which it looks like it's going to.
Thodash.
Dylan, you're up.
Ah, good old Eldritch Blast. Never failed me yet.
Beldritch Blast.
This one here, Aaron.
Okay.
The same one that I believe Thodash shot.
He drops dead.
I look sternly at the other one and tell it to quieten it down, or it'll join its friend.
Oh Jesus!
Alright, hang on. First of all, roll me an animal handling.
I was going for intimidation, but I'll
You want to
handle.
intimidate a wolf? I mean, you try it. Roll intimidation.
You go stand down. It
You
goes.
do not.
Okay.
It's better than my animal handling.
I mean,
It really wasn't.
The chain, the rod bends, and the chain holding the wolf comes loose.
oh no.
And the wolf charges directly at you, Dylan.
I stand in the way.
It was coming at you anyway.
That's quite sweet.
And
He's a sweet
and
good man.
attempts to bite you.
If it gets a natural 20, in many ways you deserved it.
I mean, every way I deserve it.
Yeah.
Beats it. Go for it.
Did it attack? Did that hit?
That hit, yeah. It meet it and beat it. I have 15 armor class.
He beat its meat. It meets its beat.
That's the one.
But that's a mighty 7 damage. Oh no, it's about to get
You
disintegrated.
take 7 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So,
Oh, you poor soul. Oh no.
Oh no.
Go on then.
I'll do the damage first to make everything nice and fair. Can it make me, is it a dexterity saving throw there, please?
Yeah.
Aaron?
I'm very simply there to
Oh,
the
no.
end.
Oh, poor Pupper.
But the dogs have been completely.
And you disintegrate the wolf.
Are you eating a walnut whip, Sarah, or something?
No, I mean a pear.
Oh, it's a
You
pear,
just
right?
completely disintegrate that wolf.
I look passive because I don't have an expression. I am a warforged. And just leave the cave.
Well,
As he
while
comes
that-
out, I look at him and go, "So, have fun making your puppy powder."
While
Puppy
that
powder?
while that was happening,
The music I'm playing is far too calm for you just slaughtering a wolf. Sorry, Ross.
That's okay. I am untying the goblin, and in the process of it, I'm going. Right, here's the situation. The person you were working for is dead. He ain't going. And the people who by the people that tied you up in the first place. You can try and fight us if you so desire, but it's going to go fairly poorly for you.
Am I covered in puppy powder?
And I suggest you run away and find a new life, doing something a bit better than squatting in the woods, in a cave, working for a fella who kidnaps people for a living. Go find something better to do with your life.
Roll persuasion.
If I'm covered in puppy powder, can I stand loomingly behind Selkie to try and help him?
That's going to... You do what you like. What is my persuasion? There.
You have advantage if I'm helping you.
Well, I'm going to need it.
I'm happy to intimidate this fucker again.
That's better. No, not necessary. I don't think so, at least.
The goblin looks at you. Wait, did you say Clark is dead?
That would be... That's the outcome, yes.
Thank fuck for that.
I think I still have some blood on my sword.
He didn't seem like the nicest of fellas.
Thank you, he was a dick.
No,
Agreed.
We thought so too. That fella there told us so. The guy pointing to Sildar. So
Wait, Sildar's free.
look, man, he's with us. Don't try anything.
But
But
But-
what?
What?
But
Can I snarl at him? Get him to shut the fuck
what
up.
about King Groll?
And do I know who King Groll is?
I don't think
Who
you
the
guys
fuck
do.
is King Groll?
You guys
Sarah,
don't
you
know
take
who it is.
notes.
No, King Groll is the guy who has our benefactor.
I thought that was the Black Spider.
How much did
Yeah.
Sildar tell you?
Our benefactor is Gundren, not King.
How much did Sildar
Yeah, no.
tell you?
How much did what? Sorry.
How much did
How much-
Sildar tell you last time? That's a question.
I have here, Fendolin, Barth. Oh god, my notes are horrible. Barthen's proficients, caravan, 50 gold, 10 gold up front. Oxen were tied outside.
Mm-hmm.
I've got whole way around Lord's Alliance,
Mm-hmm.
who are political mercenaries.
That's what Sildar's a part of.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, our benefactor was taken by the goblins and transported up to the King Roll. Wasn't he?
That
He
would
was,
make
yeah.
sense. I also have Cragmore Castle.
Yeah.
King Groll is the king of the goblins of Cragmore.
Right.
Is he dead? Please tell me he's dead too.
We haven't gotten.
We've literally just come out of the cave. You saw us enter the cave, and you saw us leave the cave.
I've been sleeping.
That's a very good.
I
Well,
did knock him out, to be fair.
this is true.
Honestly, surprised you're still alive.
Yeah, now,
Yeah, no thanks to you, small man.
I kneel.
Carl.
I go.
I just look at him and I say, if I hadn't nearly died today, I would kill you.
You couldn't try. You couldn't even if you tried.
Somebody hold him back, please. I'm trying to negotiate.
I grab his arm.
I put my arm in front of him and sort of push him back a bit.
I go, right. This King Grawl fella, he's clearly a problem not just for us, but for the rest of you goblin folk. Are you the only one who feels this way, or have you all been enslaved by this Grawl fella? I ain't even going to call him a king. I'm not going to give him that credit.
King Groll, Clarg was worse. If I'm honest with you guys, Clarg was a bully. He just has no respect for goblins. I'm glad he's dead. I'll spit on his grave if I survive this meeting.
Please do. He's in there.
But King Groll wasn't always bad. It's ever since this guy, the Black Spider, showed up, Groll changed. He got a lot worse and a lot crueler.
Got worse since the
Black
Spider turned up. Have you ever met this Black Spider? Have you been to Cragmore?
I'd never met him. I've been to Cragmore Castle, but I've never met the Black Spider.
And what do you know about him? Where did he come from? How long ago did he turn up?
We don't know anything about him. King Groll himself doesn't know anything about him.
Well, that's
and yet he trusts him.
King Groll trusts whoever will pay him.
Well, whoever he is, he's rich. So, I don't think we can get any more out of him. Not that I want. I think we've got what we need. If he's on the ground, I put a hand out to help him to his feet.
He takes it.
I pull him up, pat him on the shoulder, and then say, "Right, off you go. Go on." No.
Off you pop.
He has to go past all of you.
Yeah, off you pop. I step out of the way.
If he's not going to attack me, I'm not going to attack him.
I wouldn't
As
go
much as
anywhere.
they want to, I'll let them pass.
Yeah.
Okay, he walks past. He growls at Creedoc on his way past.
I growl back at him.
That just means they like you. Toodle pip.
And starts running off into the forest.
Would now be a good time for a break.
Definitely, if you want.
I kind of need a bit.
Break.
He breaks back to work.
He just carries on. He turns back, carries on, as if he's about to think about attacking you, but decides against it and runs off.
I have Eldritch Blast. It's 120 feet. He can keep on running. I'm not going to hit him, but
I had
a moment. I was potentially going to use my breath weapon, but
I had a warlock once that had I can't remember the feat, but he had basically the range for his Eldritch Blast was doubled, so it was 240 feet. So boy, he had some range.
Gotta love it, boys. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Are you rolling for every 5 feet to see if he turns around and attacks us?
No.
Okay.
Are we okay to stop for a break, Aaron?
We're right to stop for a bit, yeah. Sildar was debating whether he wants to fire an arrow at the goblin.
Okay.
fun days. Okay.
And we'll take a break.
Good. Back in a sec.
Well, that went quite well, I think.
I enjoyed that.
Considering that, oh god.
What is up with your rolls, though, Tom? Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, man.
You have
I bet
If you
you
ever
can.
lose that bottle, by the way, Ross.
I don't want to lose the bottle. I want to maybe make some kind of concoction in it that makes it go red, so it's an actual health potion. A potion of superior healing.
Good idea.
You could put fairy lights in it and make it all pretty.
And then put dice in it so that you can roll the dice.
You put alcohol in it so you can get drunk.
Do you want to know something interesting, Maz? Would you like to ask me what this is? Ask me what this is.
I'm assuming it's mead.
What is it, Ross?
It's alcohol!
Yay!
It's a glass, you dinny.
Oh, my camera died again. Motherfuck. Hang on.
Alright, we're back, guys.
We're back at it again.
Are we? Right, are we having a short rest or are we just cracking on?
So you're outside the Cragmore Cave still, yeah?
Yeah.
I have just noticed something before we get the stream going, is that we're in the wrong order. On your stream, we've got Aaron as the DM.
It's because Sarah's camera died.
It says, where Selkie is, me. Oh, there we go. That's the right order now.
It's because Sarah's camera went.
When Sarah's camera dies and she
My
disconnects the camera.
I don't know what
Me
it
and
is.
Denver, okay?
I keep unplugging.
Anyhow,
It's fine. Don't fret. It's fine.
Dunny threat.
I didn't realize my camera was that bad.
The camera's nice. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just kind of
It's
very...
It's a mixture of my internet connection as well, because I've got 2 people playing and I'm also streaming.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
So,
these houses are
Don't worry,
considerate.
people. I'm
Big
actually
white tunnels
more
on the
beautiful
top.
than this. Less pixels.
I'm just going to remove your camera.
I'm less beautiful than this.
That's probably best.
I'm
just
beautiful.
In real life, I am single.
beautiful
motherfucker.
I'm beautiful. You can see my moustache.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Not
it's
a
sexy when
stash.
you can see the nose hairs.
Shall we get a wriggle on?
Yes, let's get a wiggle on.
Sorry, Ross.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's do that.
I can't believe everyone here has a beard but Tom.
Motherfucker, I have a beard. It's grown back.
Denver, you want to turn around and slap him? I'll let you.
I mean, Sarah,
He's too far away.
right here.
I thought I had it well under the concealer.
Sarah, tip,
Hey, Denver.
bleach.
Fuck you.
Don't drink it.
Writing
Though.
that down.
Noted?
Alcohol.
Okay.
You can forget it there.
Our adventurers are outside the cave of Cragmore.
Oh, Lord.
No, we aren't.
Cave of the dead Cragmore.
Oh, so, well, we need to go back to
Dylan is
the.
covered in dog juice.
No.
Oh, my
Oh, it's
Puppy
puppy
powder.
powder.
Puppy powder.
Do not get those two
Alright,
confused.
Scrappy Doo. Puppy powder.
I don't know what kind of scenario you're in there with
Puppy powder.
I forgot my tab.
those. We should probably go and check that the wagon is still there.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the thing we were hired to do. That is still a thing.
Let's head back.
Forgot my tablets.
Yay.
Alright, so you're gonna head back down the trail?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, boss man.
Mind the traps on the way through.
Mind the
Yeah,
gap.
there is
You're
that
aware,
pit trap.
you're aware of the traps that were there.
I'm hoping the goblin fell in it.
You're just a dick.
Um,
Although as you walk past, you do see a goblin scrambling to get out of a pit.
I reach down and help him up.
Roll me a strength check.
Sure.
nice.
Goblin out of the pit, and he stutters away into the forest.
Ah, what a scamp. Back to the wagon.
Because we were in a stressful situation in there, Selkie distracts himself by wandering through the woods, trying to see if he could spot any interesting-looking flowers that he's never seen before.
Roll investigation.
Epic.
Can I notice him doing this?
Investigation.
Same thing. That's so...
I have a thing called precipitation. I can make flowers grow.
I thought that was Druidcraft.
Yeah, you can do
Do it
that.
with precipitation.
Sorry?
I'm going to start making random flowers grow just to really try and get to him.
Mute some things.
Okay, you're looking around the flowers. They all seem pretty in order. Obviously, there's a thick layer of snow on the ground, so you can see some growing through.
Oh.
Nothing unusual for the season. Well, the fact that it's still snow on the ground is unusual for the season, but there's nothing unusual for like the cold climate that you notice for this area. You do, however, notice just flowers randomly sprouting from the ground.
Given that I think I also had prestidigitation as an option for a cantrip. Do I know it's being caused by that, given that they're sprouting that fast?
You would know, yes.
In that case, can I turn around very quick and see if someone's messing with me?
Can I sleight a hand to see if I can hide the magic casting?
Alright, roll perception versus sleight of hand, guys.
This
Nope.
we do.
Ooh.
Me rolling, Ross. Come on.
9?
Yeah, I'm rolling perception, you're rolling sleight of hand. I suck ass.
Okay, you don't realise who's doing it.
Okay. Well, I know someone's doing it, but I don't know who,
And
so I...
Dylan's just
And if he
chuckling
turns
to
around, I
himself.
stop.
Dylan's just chuckling to himself.
Playing with the powder of my arm.
On the way through, I... Whatever kind of flower is nearby, I pick it up. I pick it and slap it in my spell book to start, to do some interesting little flower pressing. As a souvenir of my travels in this region.
What a fucking nerd.
Yep. I'm a wizard, what do you expect?
Okay, you make it back to the main road where you left the oxen and the cart.
They're still there.
Are they still present?
And they are still tied up where you left them.
Whew. Okay.
Right,
The
same
ox
business as last
eating the
I
grass.
like pull some of the things off. I go, does anyone remember where we parked?
time.
Haha.
Do you wanna step up in there, my friend? Because you were injured a little bit. You might be better off in the back of the cart.
I've dealt with worse. Trust me, you should never try a drinking match with my old teacher.
I will get back in the front and drive again.
Take your word for it.
I will, for no particular reason, join Thodash to provide them with some company.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
So-
alongside.
It's alright, my good man, these things can get lonely sat on a wagon for a while.
You can't get
point
anyone
out-
on top.
I'll point out the interesting looking flowers on the way. There's one there, there's one there.
Nothing. It can get very lonely on top.
I bet it can.
Oh right, okay.
Alright, so you're heading down the thing?
Yep.
Alright, Sildar's gonna just sit in the back with the rest of the provisions, because he's a lot more badly beaten up than Credoc is. Like, he's almost dead, basically.
Yeah, is
I
no one
did
like?
kill the fucker.
I love how we healed me to full, but we just let him just live along.
I did the same healing to him. He just, has a few more hit points than you, obviously.
And also rolled worse.
Did you say he only has like 2 hit points left?
Yep. Alright, you guys carry on down the road to Fandalin. You were pretty close anyway.
Who has the
on
health potion? Sorry.
I do.
Okay.
On the way through, let me just check what I have in the Explorer's Pack. I think that includes water skin. Does it? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
On the way through, there's snow on the ground, right? Like way more snow than there needs to be.
Yeah, it's It's like it's almost at the spring equinox, but there's still snow on the ground. Like it's still winter weather.
I think I know what you're about to do, Ross.
Okay, no, I've actually wanted to do something, maybe to help, to replenish my supplies. Can I cast Shape Water to try and pull some of the water that is the snow and make it form into like a funnel into my
Yes, you can.
open its clean water?
That's is a genius idea.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Neat. While me and Thodash are up there, there is just a thin stream of water coming out of a patch of snow to our left. And then when it's done, I just go... store it away, and then pull out my spellbook and start reading a bit.
I'm not going to question it.
Do you want a perception check to walk alongside the cart?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I should probably do it as well, because I'd be checking out for things.
I'm on the front, so actually I'm reading, so I probably won't be looking for around.
I'll do a perception as well. Allowed.
May I do a perception check for hearing? Let's do that. I can't do any for sight. Here's my perception check. Yeah, I see nothing.
You are disinterested.
Yeah, I'm just
very distracted by something.
As you're the one riding, currently driving the oxen, I'm so glad you had such a good perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fodash is driving almost effortlessly, it looks like. Just dodging around, there's a lot of potholes on the road to Fandalin. There's been trouble with funding the council. They've not really been able to do anything about the potholes. Alright there, Sarah.
Sorry, it took me back to being back in school. Never mind, carry on.
So you managed to expertly avoid all the potholes. The rest of you looking around the outside, you don't notice anything at all in the woods, anything unusual or out of place. It's just straight home sailing until you see Fandalin just ahead of you in the distance. What a good guy, Silky.
Well, I got them. Well, I've got to be keeping this lot alive if they're going to help me do what I need to do, is what he's thinking. Well, who else wants a refill? This is lovely, clean melt water. It ain't going to get any clearer than this.
Oh, I'll take it, and I hold my thing out.
I take him. Noticing he had a flask earlier, Soki will remark, you'll actually be drinking water this time. I thought you were a different liquid persuasion there, my man.
I dropped mine in your lap because I'm too busy focusing on the road.
Yeah, no problem.
And in remarks to that, I reply, there's a time and a place for that, and I'm sure I'll tell you about it someday.
You said after if we made it out the cave alive, you tell me about it.
I was hoping you wouldn't remember that, Tim, man, but if need must, then I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
This is a flask that my old teacher used to give me back when he was training me when I turned 18. See the inscription on it of the bow and arrow? Same one he had. Basically, when I was would have been 13 at the time, I think, I started training with him, and my fitness was up, my hand-to-hand, my weapons, all good. But for some reason, I could not shoot for shit, which is really bad when you're trying to learn archery. And one day, my teacher just gives me this flask and says, "Here, just take a swig of this." Which I learned two very good things about that day. One, don't drink too much, because it burns going down.
Mm-hmm.
And also that it steadies my arm a wee bit. When I turned 18, I finally figured out what actually was in it. I was kind of pissed for a couple of days, but by that point, it's a habit. I can't really shoot without it.
Would you like to share with the group as to what is in it?
Whiskey.
Mind if I try some?
You speak of?
So what was that?
What is this whiskey you speak of? Is that a form of drink?
Yeah, it's a form of alcoholic drink, and a very strong one at that. I passed the flask over. You want a taste?
I hadn't. I be not but a humble sea folk. We don't get an awful lot of you land folks food and drink. He takes the flask off it.
I say, hold it.
Yeah.
Just have a sip. Otherwise, you're gonna regret it.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to taste anything as Dillian, because I don't need to eat and drink.
So nearly at one.
You trust Creedoc when he says only take a sip. He seems genuine.
Well, don't you worry. I'm not one to balk at good advice, and I take a sip.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Ross.
Yeah, I will do. What is my
He's salt. He's like 80% salt.
Yeah. 3.
Oh no!
Is he going to start singing sea shanties?
Yes, please.
The Wellerman comes to bring the sugar and tea.
I can do better than that. Hold on, what's the outcome?
It hits you instantly. You're just wow. Oh, like
Yeah.
it's a very strong, overwhelming taste. You get a very strong burning sensation in your throat, and it does appear to go straight to your head. The effect of alcohol as well.
I go back, go a bit woozy, look at it, look at him, give it back, pop the lid back on, and go, "That is some fine shite," and then turn back and go, "Well, me father always told me when I was just a lad, a sailor's life is very hard, the food is always bad." So, and now
I turn to everyone else while he's doing this and go, "Okay, we never put him in a drinking contest."
Agreed.
In the front still going, "Don't climb up the rope, don't climb up the mast. If you see a sailor ship, it might be your last. Just get it."
Well, this clip's going on TikTok.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Boy,
You're going to be the new Wellerman.
I will also have a swig if that's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, no problem. Pass it.
Have a sip.
Roll me a Constitution
Alcohol.
saving throw.
Just make sure I'm not
This is because Creedoc, your tolerance is obviously quite high.
Oh, that's stronger than I thought it was going to be.
It is, yeah, it is exactly stronger than you thought it would be, but you seem to be holding yourself okay with it.
Oh. Shit.
I think I'll pass. I'm driving.
Good.
Yeah, but good point.
Mhm.
Then, man,
Not for me.
I really wasn't
Yeah.
expecting.
I give it a shake just to see how much is left in it.
I'll have a sip.
Yeah, but more just to. I've had a couple drinks out of it, and then I've given it to other people, so I want to double check. Do I need to do a saving throw for this, or
I don't know.
Be a perception check.
or should we just say it's
Yeah,
only half?
perception check.
Say it's only half full or something.
Probably perception check.
I prefer to say it's half empty.
I bet you do. Yeah,
Pessimist.
cynical bastard.
Roll me a perception check.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's like got a quarter left.
Hey,
Got a couple more drinks left in it.
Aaron, before I gave the flask back, the thing that he had on you said that this flask had a logo on the front or some kind of emblazoned thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an emblem of a bow and arrow.
All right. Is that something a logo that is just a generic bow and arrow, or does it reference something more significant? I wanted to know if that. I didn't ask you. I wanted to know if Aaron, if that meant, and if Aaron would tell me if I need to roll something.
I was about to ask this.
Roll a history check.
Mm-hmm.
Me as well?
Yes.
Question: because that thing. went to
I
my
would,
head,
but I kind of already know Credoc does not.
Yeah. History. Do you want me to roll at disadvantage because it went to my head?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, did you look before or after you took the sip?
Well, I looked before I took the sip. I
Alright,
think.
just roll it normal then.
All right then. Here you go. It was just pitchy, but I think we know just about the same.
If you wanted to
Okay.
whisper it to us, Maz, there is a way of doing it in Roll20/W and then whoever's name, and then you can type after, or you can just send us private messages if that's
Yes.
something you want to do.
Maz doesn't know.
Creedoc doesn't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know. To me, it's just a bow and arrow thing. I never asked the guy if it meant anything.
Okay, then, so
To
Aaron,
me, it means something to me because it's the same the one he had, and he was always giving it to me when I was a kid. But otherwise, I don't really care, to be honest.
I thought,
Yeah, that's why I was like, Maz doesn't need to whisper shit.
I thought it was Maz who had to whisper shit. That's my bad.
That's what I was thinking. If you were just going to ask me, I would have just said, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
bear
drink
with
or
me.
eat, so why would I drink
Sick.
whiskey?
I
I'm
mean,
just
you don't-
playing to my character.
Good
What do you mean,
lubrication.
That's called oil.
And, went,
Or
and,
the blood of the enemy.
and then after trying to, having now sitting there very merrily getting hammered on the way to Phandalin, I turn to the driver and go, "So, what about you? What's to be known about you? I don't know anything about you besides you heal people. You must have some kind of story."
Just that I'm a cleric and have a strange background. That's all I'm willing to say right now.
Keeping the old cards close to the old chest, I can appreciate that. Hopefully, we'll get to know you a bit more with time.
I don't trust people very easily.
That's fair enough. People can be weird.
As I hear that, I look across to Evangeline and I ask, "So then, what's your story? When were you going to tell us you're a dragonborn?"
Yeah. So, my family have kind of been in hiding for the longest time, and they disappeared not too long ago. There was a war further south.
A war which you will be aware of, by the way, Credoc.
I remember Dragonborn aren't very. They're not very common in this area.
No, they're not.
Or at all.
Hence, I try and keep to myself, which is why I was confused about the letter that we got. But you know, I like to help people where I can. But yeah, I was around where the War of Brimor started.
Wait, you were in Brimor?
Yeah, me and my family, and we were in hiding. And one night I fell asleep. They were around me. We found somewhere to shelter. And when I woke up the next morning, they were gone. All of them.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know some people back there.
It's cool.
Dead or disappeared?
Yeah, there was no trace of them. I couldn't find anything of them. So I took what was left, which was a rapier and a dagger and the one that my dad had given me many moons ago. And yeah, I've just been trying to keep to myself. I stay usually out of sight, out in the wilderness, but I have to come into towns to eat sometimes. Sometimes the hunt isn't good.
Well, I think it's safe to say you don't have to hide yourself around us.
Thank you. And I bring my hood fully down then, and you guys can see like the full kind of visage proper of.
Selkie looks back and goes, "Oh my god, a dragonborn!" Just kidding.
I'm like, ah! The outburst.
I just scream, "Selkie, drink some water, mate. Trust me."
I did water. Good plan. And I take over my water skin and drink the water I put in. Do I get it? Is it good?
It's some good shite.
It's what? Sorry.
It is some good shite.
Good stuff. That's fabulous.
Like you've never drunk ever before.
I mean, it's going to be very fucking cold because it's made straight from the ice and the snow.
Well, that'll soothe the burn.
Yeah, I really will. Yeah.
It's the taste, though.
And what about you, Mr. Metal Man? Where are you from in all this? What brings you to this little party of people?
Where from? I have no idea. My first memory was waking up in the middle of a battlefield. And from then I've just been wandering to try and figure out what these symbols mean. I tapped the one on my chest. I bumped into our benefactor and helped him out of a pickle and try to keep to myself. People kind of give me a wide berth where they can, but no, as far as I can remember, I woke up. There was a tingle in my head, in the old noggin. There was a wound that was healing. I don't know how, but it was healed. And since then, I've just been trying to figure out what my purpose in life is.
Mood. Do I recognize the symbol at all?
Roll a history.
I would.
Yeah, I'd probably do that as well. Just in case
I'm going to give it a go, but I'll be doing it at disadvantage.
Right.
No, yeah, it'd be disadvantage, wouldn't it? Cause,
yeah, I don't know, shit.
Am I intoxicated or am I just like tipsy?
You're just tipsy, you're fine.
Oh.
I'm too busy looking at the road, so I'm not paying attention to your chest.
I bet.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Alright, let's see.
God, we're so simpletons.
Okay, yeah, Selkie, you're you're still recovering from the water. You sort of glanced at it, but you didn't really take the time to look at it.
Selkie is still it was trying to think about stuff, drank the water, feels a bit better, and then responds by going, and it's no, nay, never. Right up your kilt! No, nay, never, no more.
You're not playing a bard in this one, you know that, right?
No, I know. but I'm from the sea. I know what sea shanties are. My charisma is reasonable for a wizard. I figure I can just be a little bit drunk.
Something, Wellerman.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Creedok, you recognize it as a religious symbol, but you're not quite sure of what, because there are at least a dozen different pantheons, and you obviously your character doesn't care.
I don't care about religions.
Exactly. Oh, I can name myself twice. Ooh.
Mute the Twitch stream, maybe.
I don't have it open.
I think it's coming from you, Ross.
It is? Oh, that's unfortunate. Why is that?
Drunk bastard.
That's very unfortunate.
Evangeline, you recognise it as the symbol. It is a white sunrise and a blue cog. You recognise that from your time scavenging and just around various areas listening to people. It is the symbol of Pelor, the god of the sun and the summer.
Pelor. Interesting. Cool stuff. I don't relay that to everybody.
I figured you wouldn't.
Nah.
I say to him, well, I recognize it as something religious, but unfortunately I don't really believe in gods. They tend to be quite dicks to me.
I haven't really...
You've seen nothing yet.
They haven't really spoken to me at all. I know that I have this strange, and I call forth an Eldritch Blast. You see the blue energy crackling around my hand. I just have this strange power now that I didn't have before.
Like a step to the side, just so I don't get in blast radius, just in case.
I can dispel it.
I know that, but Evangeline doesn't.
So I just blown your mind by dispelling it in front of you. You're like, oh.
You can control that shit. No, go.
I turn to Selkie beside me and say, "What about you, Merman? What's your story?"
Yes, I haven't heard of any merfolk before.
I go. Oh my! I don't. That's the first time I've had some. Yeah, I can't speak. I'm too fucking drunk. I go. Selkie kind of goes. I realize I haven't said much about myself since I turned up. Well, needless to say, I'm going to be playing it like you. Points at the driver. I won't be telling you everything. Needless to say, you won't see that many merfolk around here. Most of them don't come out of the water. They're far more interested in staying under the sea and living their lives however they feel. I have a very pressing reason to make my way onto dry land, and I won't be divulging it just yet.
Battles under the sea?
Sorry?
Is there any massive battles under the sea?
Oh, there's at least a few fights between us and whatever other sea folk decide to try and take our land from us, but I never got involved in any of that. I was far too young. The time I left the sea was around my 20th birth year, it would have been. And at the time, it would have been my grandfather who was taking the fight to those bastards at the time. He was a sight to behold. He goes a bit wistful and goes, "You lot should meet Typhon. He was a beast of a man. He is a beast of a man. Still there to this kick in the boot. He's... Oh, hello.
Sorry, that was not meant to interrupt.
He goes, he's actually part of the reason why I'm up here, but that's all I'm willing to say at the minute. Needless to say, and he kind of stares off into the distance, not really looking at anyone. I'm here for a certain destiny, and I won't be letting anything, not a goblin or a black spider, get in my way. And then he kind of leans back and goes, that's about all I'd be willing to say at the minute, but he does take his left hand and cup something that's hanging off of his left hip, but it's covered by a robe, so no one's seeing that just yet.
Would I have heard of Typhon?
Yeah, would I have? No, I don't think I would have realized.
I ain't heard shit. Just a real quick, Aaron. You can see the whispers in on the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, damn.
You would not have heard of Typhon.
No, okay.
I'd be very surprised if anyone on land has heard of him. I'll be 100% honest.
Shot.
But I mean, to be fair, if he's a merfolk,
Honestly,
then come on.
for you guys, like a merman was more believable than a dragonborn, but you don't know anything about them.
That's fair. It was worth a try.
I have amnesia. I know nothing.
I just know how to point and shoot.
Mm-hmm. And you do a damn fine shot. You do a damn fine. Do damn fine work. Much better than him with his Eldritch Blasts. I'll tell you that for not.
I like how no one
It's
that's
a
But he does better at not getting hit.
no one that's you where you from.
Well, at least you can tell your friends you took a morning star to the chest and survived. That's not something many people do.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that.
And then turning back to Thodash, who asked me the question in the first place, I go, satisfied?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey. Then I just lean back, open my spell book, and just sort of lose myself in the words.
I just look at my flask again, open it, and I'm about to take a drink, but nah, I stop myself.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, how far away are we from Fandalen?
You can see it just over the horizon, like over the hill.
Oh, look, all the fancy buildings have white tiles on the top with numbers on them.
I know, right?
That's a really weird way to build a city, but there we are. Or town.
If you number it, you know which house is which.
Exactly.
You don't need to say which place you're going to. You don't say, oh, I'm going to the tavern, I'm going to number...
Number 10.
36.
I'm going to number 6 Fandalen.
No street names.
Which actually is the tavern.
Nice.
I know where I'm going first.
Where are we coming from? Are we coming from the north? Or are we coming from the
You are
south?
coming in from the south. Yeah, this road here, you're coming in by. It's not letting me do it.
I'm currently writing notes, so I can't see what we're doing just yet.
Are you on the arrow tooltip, Aaron?
This road here.
What were you clicked on?
Wrong thing.
You mean the one road coming from the south?
Yes.
Yes. And Creedoc just drops dead from a heart attack.
At this point, I'm gonna put my hood back up and be like, I trust you guys, I don't trust anybody else.
That's totally fair.
I give Evangeline a knowing nod.
I also put my cloak up because I know people don't really like the sight of a Warforged.
Actually, I'm gonna make things be easier for myself as well. I'm gonna jump into the back of the wagon.
I don't think I can really hide who I am.
I bring my cloak up too, just in a sign of solidarity.
And in short, Selkie's not bothering. He doesn't give a shit. He's just...
I was thinking about party names. I just had a thought of Hooded 5, but then you said Selkie doesn't give a shit, so Hooded 4 and Selkie.
I don't have a hood.
But so you get the Hooded 4 and Selkie, who's from the Hood. Just kidding. That's not...
So Hooded 5.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
That is what came to my mind as soon as you said it. I started singing it and I was like, wait, no, stop, listen.
100%.
Because we're no good. We're from the Hood. Under the sea.
Man's getting stabbed. Man's getting clapped. Under the sea.
Bang, 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 bang.
I didn't know
Okay, we're all a bunch of white people. We really can't be doing this.
Anyway. Oh, God. Anyway. Oh, okay.
So yeah, you are making your entry into the town of Fandalen from the south. You can head any way you want. Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's early evening, about 6 o'clock.
Right.
Where were we supposed to bring this to?
Bar. Oh, I'm fucking drunk, so I don't know anything.
Barthen's Provisions?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Let's look around for that then.
All right, no problem. Disadvantage perception.
So you're like following the road.
Nice fat 6.
I'm in the back of the caravan, so I wouldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Fodash.
Dillian.
Dylan.
Way to fuck on me, Tom!
Scanning mode.
Way to flex on her real quick.
So
Scanning,
Dylan is
scanning.
Dylan knows. He remembers a conversation he had with Gundren that Barfin's Provisions is a place that he frequents quite often. He's good friends with Barfin, and all he knows about it is that it's in the middle of the town of Fandalin. Combined with this, Fodash pretty much follows the main road and just keeps going until he eventually gets to the centre of town here, and you see a sign just down the road to Barfin's Provisions, which is at house number 2 on the map.
Cool, I keep heading that way.
I would also like to point out, I have added a list of party names into the group, into the Aaron. I'm particularly likeful of Conquerors of the Hateful or Wards of Rejects, whichever one really.
I honestly thought the first one said Purple Surgery.
Affliction of Hate, Wards of Rejects.
Just Prince doing your surgery.
Well, good news. I rolled a d10 of all the names, and Purple Synergy was the top one. It was the one it rolled for.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me do this another way.
Wards of Rejects, I mean, come on.
Well, I decided to roll 2d10 to merge 2 of the names together, and that comes up with the Purple Black Hands.
I rolled for Affliction of Hate.
Nice.
The bruised hands.
The bruised.
Until we settle down somewhere and we're actually asked the group name, because that's going to be easier to do with.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, but imagine if we had it prepared ready for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, rolling D8.
We're definitely not calling ourselves Winged Assault, because that's a real weird misnomer.
That's why you say it, because they're expecting wings and we have none.
Is this like Trio of 5? It's a misnomer.
Yep.
Yeah. On the way through to wherever we go
Sorry.
to Barthen's Provisions. I can't remember her name. Selkie is doing his very best to sober up. Basically, he's drinking his water. He's breathing in very deeply, trying to get as much oxygen in as possible. He's doing his very best to sober the fuck up.
I'm just patting him on the back and saying, when we get there, maybe don't talk.
I'll keep that in mind.
He's the charismatic one.
I had no idea you had a twin. Where did he come from?
Definitely don't talk.
Does that mean I have to do the talking?
Well, I'm making every check I have at disadvantage at the minute, so someone's going to have to do it.
I can do the talking if it's really required.
What's your charisma?
I can do some talking. My charisma's not
my
that
charisma
bad, I don't
is
think.
2, but if I have to persuade someone, it's 6.
That's nice.
My persuasion's a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because you rolled the stupid thing and didn't put.
Mine's a 1.
I forgot y'all had broken stats rolls. Nice, cool.
Oh,
Did you not get a chance to re-roll your stats or
he
something?
did.
I
and
had
he got
3 good
0.
ones, 3 bad ones.
Oh god, you poor soul.
It's fun. It makes for interesting character development.
Damn right.
I was not saying, fuck you, stick with what you've got.
Yep.
Which is what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Alright, fucking...
Ooh.
Okay.
Aaron, can we strike him down now?
No.
You pull up
Why
outside
is like
of.
for 2 sessions? Give him a goddamn chance.
You pull up outside of Barfin's Provisions. The lights are on inside, and there's a big open sign on the door, and written in common.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna hop out at the back of the thing. Cloak's still up.
A couple of us go in and explain the situation. The rest of us stay with the caravan just to make sure it's safe.
Yeah, I can stay with it if you want. Or
No problem. I'll keep people off us. Don't you worry about that. And I start doing this kind of stuff, like fisticuffs.
I'll jump down from the front and go try the door.
I just grab the fist and pull them down and say, okay, bring it down to a 5. I'll go in with him.
So it's me and...
I pat the oxen and thank him for bringing us here.
Okay. Roll out
Wait,
the
so I.
window.
So it's me and Thodash going the thing. Everyone else
They
is
let
at
you
the back.
back.
Do you have any idea how much I would kill for that to be a natural one, and you just get kicked to the side of the head by an ox? Just...
No, because then it would get turned to ash.
I kind of like that it's a 10 because I can imagine it being like rather than like a humane pet, it's just a.
Dude.
just on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there.
Mm-hmm.
It tolerates it, but doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you walk into Bartham's Provisions. You see various goods and supplies on the shelves. Backpacks, rations, bedrolls, that sort of thing. Stuff you need, for general survival. He doesn't stock weapons or armor, at least you can't see any on the shelves. But you assume there will be other places in the village if you needed to get any of that. And you see a lean and balding human male behind the counter of the shop. He appears around about 50, 60 in that sort of age range. And he sees you enter the shop, and he seems quite positive in his demeanour. You get a friendly vibe from him, and he smiles at you as you walk in. Hello, my friends. What can I do for you?
I just point to the front door saying, "We've got a delivery for you."
Ah, you must be the adventurers that Gundren said were on their way.
We are indeed.
Oh,
Right,
fantastic news! Let's have a look. What you got? And he goes.
We have a
he goes and inspects. Is it outside in the wagon still? Like, you didn't bring it in.
No, it's in the way.
Yeah, we didn't bring the wagon in.
Okay, he comes out. He goes outside to inspect the wagon and has a little look around.
When he comes out, he finds Selkie trying to get Dillian to join him in a game of rock, paper, scissors, effectively. Ah, come on, you've got to have some good dexterity. You must do 1, 2, 3.
Punch.
So
Please excuse our friends.
I run over at Selkie, put my arm around him and go, "Yeah, Selkie, quit being a joker, we're on business."
What's right? Oh, hi! Yes, quite business. Look what we did. Minor illusion makes it look like a fireworks display appears from the top. Ta-da! First class delivery.
I just look at the storeman and went, "Apologies, he's not used to the drink."
Is Sildar still on the back of the wagon?
Yeah, he's just hanging out
In amongst some fireworks going, what the fuck is going on?
Through this journey, he's just been going, "Kill me, please."
Well, I mean, to be fair, the fireworks don't make any noise. I just make nice looking sparkles appear out the top of a 5-foot cube above the wagon. Can I try and do a performance check to see if he's impressed?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Inside performance?
I don't know.
Performance.
Here you go.
Ah, yes,
Nice.
I've seen some sorcery before.
Aww.
Deflated.
Oh, wonderful! It seems like it's all here. And he shouts inside. Ander, Thistle, come and give me a hand and unload this. And two young men. They come out. They look quite strong, quite bulky, and they do a lot of the heavy lifting whilst they're unloading the wagon. And Barthen turns to you guys and, as promised, here's 50 gold pieces, 10 for each of you.
Have you seen our benefactor?
Marvelous.
Gundren, I was going to ask you guys the same. Where is he? He was due here yesterday.
Well, we have his bodyguard, and I pick up Sildar from off the wagon.
Sildar, where's Gundren?
Yeah, he might need some medical help.
He keeps making.
Is there anywhere in the village we can take him?
He's in a short rest. He should have healed up.
You do seem worse for wear, Sildar. Are you okay? But where's Gundren, though?
Did you want me to handle this, guys, or?
Nah, he's asking Sildar. This is a
Sildar, so we're just waiting for him to answer.
Sildar stumbles out of the back of the carriage.
Me helping him.
No, yeah, we help. Not assholes. Not the assholes.
Gundren got taken by the goblins. And at this, Barthen looks really sad and, do we know where? Cragmar Castle. Well, that's sad news. Gundren was a good friend of mine. and no one comes back from Cragmore Castle alive.
I was going to say, you're starting to speak like he's already dead, but there's life, there's hope, surely.
There could be hope. Perhaps you guys might be able to find him.
Where is this Cragmore Castle?
All we know is it's about 20 miles southwest of here. No one's ever seen the location and lived.
I can only speak for myself. I've just met these bunch of ne'er-do-wells, but I wouldn't mind going and have a look to see if we can get our friend out. At least try to see if we can save him.
I would prefer a rest first, but I am completely on board with going to save him.
I agree.
Considering I've nearly died today, I would like a bit of a rest.
Oh, I definitely need me 40 winks.
I feel like I need my spell slots back.
Also, you know what? I appreciate you. You know what you're talking about. I want those back too.
The best place I can suggest for you guys then is Stonehill Tavern.
Which direction is that?
So it's on this road that we're on right now. It's the first house over there on the right.
Ah, the one with the big 6 pages on the top of the roof.
That's the one. Yeah, he lived.
Oh, good.
It's at 6.
I can get this filled up.
Van Dalen.
Let's. Well then.
Is it about what time of day is it? Sorry, Ross.
About 7 o'clock. This is sad news though. I'll have to tell Gundra's brothers when they come back.
We will try our best to find him.
Thank you.
Sorry, Ross. What are you saying?
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything. I was basically agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Is there any way we can take Sildar? Yes,
Sildar.
To heal up, or
Are you going to take care of him?
Sildar goes to you guys. I'll be fine after a rest. I strongly suggest we go to the tavern. I can help secure the loan I promised you as well.
The what? Sorry, loan.
Yeah, wasn't he meant to be meeting someone here?
Yeah, but he promised that he was going to take out a loan to pay you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess we'll head to the tavern unless there's anything any of you lot want from the shop.
you said,
Uh,
you said there's no weapons in there, didn't you?
No, it's a provisions shop.
Do they have a tent?
They do have a tent.
It's snowy. We are just sleeping in camp rolls at the time. Would it be better if we got a tent?
That is a fair point.
Or at least a couple of 2-man tents?
Yeah, we might need some bigger ones because of I looked Tin Men up and down.
I don't need to sleep inside. I can stay outside. You have 2-man tents between the lot of you.
I'm happy to
Okay,
head in and see
did I
what
turn
they've
and look
got.
at Thodash? Yeah, you weren't the only one I was thinking of.
Do I hear you saying you might need some tents?
Yeah. If you've got rations as well, that would be helpful.
Ah, of course I have rations. What sort of provisioner would I be if I didn't have rations?
Excellent.
A bad one, I suppose?
I like the Tin Man.
They all do at start.
Yeah, just don't punch him or you'll turn to ash.
Normally I charge 2 gold pieces for a 2-man tent, but for you guys, I'll do both for free.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awfully kind of
Rations
you.
included? As in rations as well?
You drive a hard bargain there, my hooded friend. I tell you what, I'll give you 5 days worth of rations each because I like you.
You're
Well,
very
all right
kind,
then.
sir.
Who's paying the man?
I didn't even have to roll anything.
I'm happy to pay.
He's a very friendly guy, and you just brought him all this shit.
No,
right.
He's doing it for free.
I was gonna say, guys, I'll cover this at school, and I'll put 3 gold down.
Thank you very much. And he goes back into the shop, and he comes out with two person tents.
Oh, when you said he was giving it for free, I thought he meant literally just
No,
free. You
not
don't
the
have to
tents.
pay anything.
No, free, 3 gold pieces.
Usually 2 each, but he's doing both for free.
My big
You and I
friend.
know when
exactly.
to haggle to haggle
Hey,
to
hey.
whatever.
Hey guys, remind the wizard how much money we should, how much gold we should all have right now, because I accidentally pressed 10 and erased what I'd originally put.
You had 10 to start with, from
We should have 20.
when you first gave us money, and then we just had another 50 given to us.
Which is
As though as
10.
a group, so it's 10 each.
Yeah.
And then whatever you started with as well, if you started with any gold or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, so you should have 20 plus whatever
Okay.
you had.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad you said 50 for the group.
Yeah.
That changes that. So that.
Yep.
Yep.
I am death.
I am become death.
Suddenly become a lot poorer than you originally were.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Yeah.
So it was 15. It was 15 plus whatever Gundren gave us to begin with, plus this 10, right?
It's a 10 and 10, so added
Yeah. So he gave us 10 to begin with as a down payment, and then we got 10 and we got another 10 for getting the stuff here.
Oh, neat. Okay, fine.
Did we get the shopkeeper's name?
I was about to ask that. What was your name, fine sir?
I'm
Clearly.
Elmar Barfin at your service.
Say again, sorry?
Elmar Barfin at your service.
Elmar.
And you write that in the chat?
Elmar.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm spelling that wrong. Yep, okay.
Cool. And I'll point to the two guys who are bringing all the stuff, and I'm assuming these are your fine lads.
These aren't my children. They are.
Oh no.
No, they're the sons of a good friend of mine. They help me out. I'm getting older, you see, and I can't quite lift as much in terms of supplies and wagon loads as I used to.
It's understandable, but they're doing a cracking job. I'm gonna slap a bit of gold down on the thing.
I know.
Make sure they're off.
Maybe I should consider paying them one of these days.
I do a perception check to see if they look at him like, for fuck's sake, please pay us.
Roll perception.
Why do I?
Yeah, I slap a gold on the bar.
Disadvantage because you're still drunk.
Yep. Don't you fucking know it. Fat 3.
You just see Fizzle standing there.
You see trees.
I see trees.
You see 6 of them.
Right, let's go to the bar.
Yes, let's.
If that's
Like
where
what the
you
Tin
go.
Man's thinking.
I turn to Elmar and thank him for whatever, everything.
That's quite all right.
And yeah, let's make our way.
Okay, you head down to the tavern. Stonehill Inn. Let me turn my page.
Let me just flex my muscles real quick and turn this page. Oh, it's so hard, the flexing on these muscles.
In the centre of the town stands a large, newly built roadhouse inn. On the outside, you see a quite a butch-looking woman. She's a human woman. She stood outside, seems to be waving people in and out the door. And you approach her.
Can I have a look around and see who else is in the tavern?
So you want to barge past the woman outside, yeah?
Yeah, we're still outside.
I didn't know she was outside. My bad.
She stood outside the front door, waving people in.
I missed that part.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Is she like in the way of the door, or is she just like holding the door?
She stood in front of the door. She opens it for people when they want to leave and enter.
Okay. Walk up to her and go, "Evening, lass. Room for us?"
She looks at you, doesn't say anything, looks at everyone in your party up and down, opens the door for you and gestures her head towards.
God bless you, you and your kin.
She rolls her eyes at Selkie.
I just drag him in and go, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
Yeah, as soon as you drag me in, I go, well, look, I'm just trying to be friendly.
Ross, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, neat.
Oh no.
Please don't say I throw up, that would suck. Do I do it at disadvantage or normal?
Just normal.
Neat. I heard that, Sarah. Fuck off. Oh, 5, 6! There you go.
You're still fairly tipsy.
Neat.
I pull up my flask and go, "You see this? You're getting none of it again," and bonk him on the head.
Oh, that's mean.
Alright, do I take a point of damage as I'm a...
No,
I don't do it that hard.
Alright,
It's a friendly bonk. I'm not trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you walk into the tavern. The common room's filled with various locals, mostly all human. You see a few half elves and a couple of dwarfs, but it's very much a human centric tavern. They're nursing various mugs of ale or cider, and all of them seem to be eyeing you curiously, particularly Evangeline.
Make sure my hood is. And kind of slide behind something.
I bring my hood down to reveal that I'm human, hoping this will calm the rest of the room.
I bring my hood down to try and see if I can distract them from Manvandini.
I keep my hood up because fuck this. I am not brave enough.
After eyeing you all suspiciously, they get back to their various conversations and meals.
I stick one hand into my beard, holding onto an errant strand, and just sort of playing with it for no particular reason, and stroll up to the bar.
Is there a table free near one of the corners?
Roll me a perception.
Thank you. 9?
9.
You do notice a table over in the far left corner.
Is it free, unoccupied?
Yeah, it's an open table. It's...
Cool. I beeline towards there.
How many people can it sit?
It's set up for 5 people. You feel like if you needed to, you could drag a few chairs over. The table would be big enough to support that.
I look and see Selkie up at the bar, and I go, "Oh crap!" It goes to worse.
I head to the bar and finally get a drink because I was driving and couldn't drink before.
Stood at the bar is a young lass, young human lass, and she seems to be in conversation with another larger gentleman who stood behind the bar as well, who seems to have an air of authority about him. She turns away for one moment, excuses herself, and comes over to Selkie and Fodash, who are at the bar, and says, "Hello, welcome to Stonehill Inn. What can I interest you in today?"
I'm there too, by the way.
And Credoc.
So Selkie doesn't even care about getting a room immediately because he's not doing the talking, so he does what he's supposed to and says, I'll have a tankard of your finest mead."
I grab him by the shoulder and goes, "He means a glass of water." That's what he means.
Do they have a water skin of water?
I turn towards him and go, "Do I? All right, yes.
That's what you said when you were coming in.
All right, yes. All right, then fine. A glass of water. Jeez.
All right. She pours you a mug of water, out of the water bucket.
I look at the chair. I sit on the floor.
I grab my flask to give it a quick shake and gesture to Thodash. Never got any before. You want to try some?
Yeah, why not?
I give my flask to Thodash.
Worst lightweight.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Fodash.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Don't fuck it up. You're a cleric. Surely they have reasonable constitutions.
Yeah, you have you feel a slight burning sensation in your throat, but you don't visibly show it on your features.
I mean, I'm a big guy. If I got drunk from one sip, that would be bad.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Shut up, fishman.
Hey, that's racist. You shush your mouth.
I take my flask back, down whatever's rest, and then I pass the flask to the last, saying, "Hey, can you fill this up with whatever whiskey you got?"
Of course, that'll be 2 silver pieces.
Alright, that's no issue. I can also get a glass of water, like my friend here.
Yeah, so she fills up the flask behind the bar with it's a local whiskey. It's brewed just up the road at one of the farms here.
I give it a quick whiff.
And she also puts you the mug of water.
Give the quick whiff.
I stand up.
That's gonna be a good one. And I put it back and take a drink of the water.
Reaching the bar, I ask the barkeep if they have any rooms to rent.
We do. I'll have to call my owner over. I tend to deal with just the running of the bar. You see, he knows more about the inn, the ins and outs of the inn rather. And she summons the man that she was talking to earlier over.
Can Can I hear this conversation from the corner that I'm in?
Roll me a perception.
That's a very busy inn, and it's a long way away.
I ain't gonna say. Go, give it a
You
whirl.
I'm just listening for the talk about rooms and such.
You are sat quite far away.
Okay.
You can't quite make it out.
Okay.
Just simply because there's a lot of locals there. It's that time of night where everyone's gone to the pub. There's a lot of conversation happening.
That's cool. That's cool.
So a man walks over to you, Dylan, holds out his hand as if to shake your hand, says, "Pleased to meet you, sir. My name's Toblin Stonehill."
Weird thing. I hold my hand out in a similar gesture.
Well met, sir. What may I ask? Are you good
Inquiring
sir?
about rooms. What am I?
Yes, I've seen a man of your complexion before.
I'm a paying customer, inquiring about rooms.
I like that answer, sir. Me and you ought to get on splendidly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can do you a basic room. It's at the rate of 10 copper pieces per night.
How many?
Sorry?
How many rooms?
We have 4 rooms available.
Somebody's bunking up.
I'll pay for 4 rooms then, please.
Fantastic, sir.
I just look at Selkie and I go, you know what? I'll bunk with him. I think someone needs to keep an eye on him.
Turn to him and go, I think this is...
It's fine.
I think you...
I'll pay for a room for my compatriots because they are there to look after me and I'm here to look after them.
Fantastic, sir. And he starts scribbling down in his lodge book. And we are now sold out of rooms. Always wonderful to see that.
I hand him 5 silver.
This is far too much, sir.
It's fine.
I knew I'd like you. I knew I'd like you, good sir. And he puts it in his pocket, heads back towards the kitchen.
Is there like keys or is it just open door?
As you ask that, the barmaid picks up some keys from underneath the bar, places them in front of you.
I hand one to the 2 at the bar, and then I hand one to Thodash and Evangeline. As then they each get 1 key. I then sit back.
I slide the key over to Credoc, as he'll be needing the hand-eye coordination.
I pick it up and say, good shout, good shout.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm at the bar, I order a cider.
Cider, that will be 1 silver piece. That's actually grown locally here, if you're interested. It's at the orchard just up the road.
Oh, that's going to taste nice.
No.
Nothing but the finest here in Fandalen.
As a man who considers himself, and in real life, something of a cider connoisseur, locally grown cider is also most of the time more alcoholic.
Right. I have done my good deed. I can go back to murdering puppies. It's fine.
No.
That's quoted.
That's getting clipped.
Yeah, definitely.
Tom, that's getting put on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's going on a
I've
t-shirt.
done my good deed. Now I can go murder puppies.
Mm-hmm.
I want that on a t-shirt.
I want that on a
I'll
t-shirt.
just go stand outside staring at the stars, as I always do every night.
You are going to go... Oh, okay, so you're just going to go sentry mode.
Oh, wait, so is it
outside.
just... So we've all got a room to ourselves and you're just going to be outside? Right,
Are
okay.
you sure that's a good idea?
Yes.
Okay, then.
I'll be
Well,
Being inside
well,
doesn't really well with my character.
fair enough.
And I look at the 2 keys to make sure that my room is at least close by to Selkie's, because I'm going to be keeping an eye on him.
Relax, I'll be fine. I can sleep without supervision, or are you still doing there being mother hen?
Mate, remind me I need to tell you my time of my 18th birthday when I first decided to actually try alcohol other than the flask. I know what the night can be like. Just don't.
I look at him a bit tersely and go, I have drunk alcohol before. Just because we live under the sea doesn't mean us merfolk don't know how to party. By the way, how old did you say your character was?
He's like
Roughly.
23.
Mine is sitting pretty at around 30. So he's been around the block a little bit more than you. So he's looking at you like, I know what the frig I'm doing.
Mine is a
He
question
hasn't
mark.
confirmed ages with people yet, though. He's not going to know.
If you know what you're doing, then you'll know that me looking after you will be no issue.
He puts it. He then gets a bit just harumph.
He's pouty. Oh, he's getting all sulky. Give him some crap or something.
Selkie.
You shut your.
While this is going on, I just go and sit with Evangeline.
I tap something in the back and say, "Hey, why don't you go talk to Evangeline as well? I've got someone I need to talk to this last about quickly."
Selkie the sulky merfolk.
So, who me? I go. Fine. Fine. I'm done talking to you anyway, and I scurry off.
I sit at the bar until I'm able to talk to the barmaid alone. Not for the reason all of you are thinking. Not for
I've
that
already got
reason.
that back down, so I've gone and joined Evangeline, Sodash, and Selkie.
Wow. Carol?
No, it's definitely not for that reason. I just picked up on something that I want to check.
All right, love.
Yes!
It's like,
If he had spoken to me like that when he was getting with me, we wouldn't be together.
No,
don't know about you, but that's getting me going.
I just did that now.
In real life, Ross goes, I'm writing that down.
Just there, noted.
Yeah. Don't
I was
use
flipped out to write down. Very strong accent.
don't use shit accent when picking up chicks. Got it.
Wait, what? Ah, fuck.
I was just myself,
Okay,
and
I wait until we're out of earshot from the owner guy.
Yeah, the owner's gone back to back into the kitchen area.
So I'm just kind of swirling my water around and going. So I noticed something you said a bit earlier. You said that he's your owner? Is slavery a thing around here?
The owner of the tavern, good sir.
Ah, right. Just misunderstood you. That's fine. I'll go see my friends.
No worries.
That is a very awkward conversation.
Hey, if I'm gonna...
She looks very
Craddock
confused.
looks out for people, and if he thinks someone's being a slave against their will, he's gonna at least check it. He doesn't care about being
I
embarrassed.
appreciate you doing well for your character, but God, again, it takes some titanic balls to walk up to a barmaid and then go, "Are you enslaved? I will help you."
Yeah, we're into some really,
I mean, if she didn't say it the way she did, then
into some really weird daddy dom shit.
Imagine like a version of you, just like, right.
We have
taking my headphones off so I could take my jumper off, and I'm coming back to this. What the fuck happened?
we're into some really weird dom sub sort of stuff.
That doesn't even make sense in this context.
Oh, my word. Okay.
Yes, I'm the dog, because, yes, are you a slave?
No, what you would like to know.
It's
I
not.
can
It's
be.
not. It's not. It's not.
Are you a good girl who's went?
I would expect you to be one tonight, but I'm kind of looking after Drunky.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. I will be
Anyway, I go and...
Bye. She looks really.
She tells me she's not a slave. I go back and walk over to the rest of the guys.
She looks really concerned as you walk away.
I will be right back. I just need to go to Luke.
All right. He
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
That clip's going on TikTok.
Anyway, I'll probably
I just sit there and drink my drink.
I sit there trying to be social because I have no idea what that is.
So there's snow on the ground.
Actually, that's a very good, interesting point, because, Selkie's drunk as shit, but he noticed all the snow on the ground and stuff. While he's now sitting there contemplating, roughly how long ago should the snow have melted that we're here?
That's a very good point. I would have noticed the snow on the ground because I'm a wanderer. I've been a wanderer.
How long has it been winter for, and how much longer has it been winter for than normal?
Okay. So 41 days ago was the spring festival, and it is the solstice, so the middle of spring in 10 days' time.
Well,
that's snow for a long time.
9 days' time. So there's been a lot of snow, and people are very concerned at this point about it. But it's not something they're talking about a lot because we are very much a long time into this this situation. So people are very concerned, but it's not like urgent social discussion because everyone's already aware of it.
What are the people talking about in the tavern?
And here's.
You can roll me a perception.
Sorry.
Oh, can I help him with that so he has advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah, because I'm helping you out for all my.
Cut you off there, Ross, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was going to ask the same thing.
Are we thinking of the same things, Ross?
Well, I mean, you play D&D as long as me and you have, and eventually you there's a certain level of synergy appears.
Okay. You hear them doing what they do best. Villagers, they like to gossip. You hear a few things that you manage to pick up just by listening, Dylan. You hear a couple tables over an old man. He's got like a pitchfork next to him. He's covered in straw, things like poking out of his dungarees, things like that. You get the sense he's a farmer. And he says, "Did you hear Sister Garelli? Yeah, over at the Shrine of Luck. Well, she left town a couple days ago, and when she came back, she looked very hurt. But she doesn't like to talk about it. I tried, but she just not talking about it at all. Interesting place, that Shrine of Luck." You hear the barmaid talking to one of the regulars. Do you hear that bloke Darren over at the Orchard? Yeah, I hear he used to be an adventurer. He worked quite closely with the Emperor. All these years I've known him, and I never would have guessed. He does do a good cider, though. You see a man at the table next door to you. He's got a pickaxe with him, tucked down on his side. Yeah, I heard about Trebor Trail. We've had a problem with some orcs over there for quite a while now. If only we could find someone to get rid of them, but the sheriff's still yet to arrive. And you hear also at the bar, a slightly shorter woman has taken the owner of the bar, Toblin, off to one side, and is talking about. Do you hear about Fell? Yeah, he stood up to the Red Brands a couple of days ago, and he can't find his wife anymore.
What I miss.
Hopefully, if Selkie and Dylan were taking notes.
I am.
Yeah, a couple of rumours.
I am keeping track of who said what. Can we just go back to that shrine? What the shrine was called?
The Shrine of Luck.
Just a Shrine of Luck. Gotcha.
The Shrine of Luck.
If you guys want to fill in Creedoc and Evangeline, I'm going to quickly run to the toilet.
Alright, so...
Sorry.
I'm going to put my notes into the Discord text chat so you guys can see them. And Ross can confirm or deny.
Let me see. Gorelli left town and came back injured. Shrine of Luck. Yeah, Darren Orch used to be an adventurer, worked close to the Emperor. Three-ball trail, orc problems, there's no sheriff to deal with them.
I know that you think that makes sense, but Sister Gorelli left town, came back injured, and then just the Shrine of Luck next to it.
Yeah, surprisingly, shorthand is very, very useful in these scenarios.
The long and short of it was I wrote down a little bit more in depth with pronunciation and stuff, but we were trying to take quick notes. Is that a farmer was talking about a Sister Gorelli who works at the Shrine of Luck, I think.
Okay, no, I get it now.
She left town a couple of days ago, came back injured, and won't talk about it. One of the barmaids was talking to somebody about a guy called Darren who works over in the Orchard, and in his earlier years he worked with the Emperor as an adventurer, but he won't talk about it. And he makes great cider. A guy with a pickaxe, who I can only presume to be a miner, was talking about how Trebor Trail has a problem with orcs. The people have tried to deal with it before, but but they haven't had a sheriff. They're waiting for their sheriff to turn up to do that job. And finally, the owner was talking to somebody else about a lady has taken the owner over to one side and is talking about a guy called Fell who stood up to the Red Brands, and since that day, his wife is now missing.
Okay.
And all these rumors you're only hearing in like 6-second spurts. You're not hearing full amount, so you have to write down shorthand.
No, I did get that. It was just kind of the point of Shrine of Luck was just added on the end.
because it's irrelevant to that.
Which to me had no context.
That's fair.
Well,
Sarah.
to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Thank you.
Sarah is our note taker. This is what
I do appreciate the in-depth explanations that you gave me, though.
Sweet.
Yeah, apologies for having to go, guys.
Wake me up before you go.
How dare you apologise for a natural bodily reaction? You know?
You bitch.
Just like hating myself.
How dare you need a piss?
You know what? Sticking well and truly to his character, like he did last time. Selkie, having been a while since he drank in the past, but that thing hit him quite strong. He sips more of his water and then eventually goes, you know what? I think I'm going to take the key. He tries to take the key from Credoc, and I'm going to settle in. And I'm going to settle in for the evening.
Instead of giving it to you, I just get up and say, "Look, I'll bring it to your room, and then I'll give you the key."
We've all had a long day. I think it's time we all settle down for the night anyway.
Alright, good idea.
I down the rest of my drink and then head off.
Do you want some food first, or?
We should have some food before you pass out. It might help with the potential pending hangover.
Food not a bad idea at all.
Keep and try and get their attention.
Yep, the bartender, she notices you and heads over with a little notebook.
What's on your menu tonight, please?
Well, you're coming at quite a late time of the day, so a lot of our specials are gone at the moment. But we do have a turnip stew left over. That'll set you back 3 copper pieces ahead.
I look at the party. Any interested?
Yeah.
I got. Have you got anything with fish in it?
We have what the chef calls fish surprise.
Surprise me! I'll have that.
Okay, that'll cost you 4 copper pieces.
Beautiful.
I'll pay for it.
Before any... Okay, fine. Alright, he's being a very gentle soul today, but I won't get in his way.
I will fork over the money for whoever wants what. I myself won't be eating, but...
You got anything else other than turnip stew?
We have roast deer.
I'll have that, please.
Oh dear.
I am an orc.
You got...
I'll take some too.
I mean, most people call it venison, but interesting.
Yeah. Venison's good shit.
What's venison?
Roast deer.
It's roast deer. It's cooked deer.
We just call it roast.
Venison is what you call deer meat.
We just call it roast deer here. We don't use fancy terms like that.
I can't tell if you're doing this in character or not. I'm having a minute. It's fine.
Has Selkie ever eaten roast deer? In his time at the academy or
Roll
anything?
a history check.
While he's doing that, I have a quick question. Was the rations 5 each?
Yes,
5 each.
Yeah.
Okay, I needed to add those.
Oh, wait a minute. I meant to do that again because... that's really annoying because I wish I could keep that, but I'm going to roll against this disadvantage and it's a 7.
Yeah, you have eaten roast deer before, but you called it venison.
Okay, fair enough. I agree with you. I don't know why they're calling it that, but I ain't going to argue if they really want to call it that so badly. I'm just waiting for me fish.
Okay, she heads back. She heads back to the kitchen, relays the orders. About 10 minutes later, brings out the food to you guys and places it in front of you.
Is it actually fish?
Roll me a perception check.
I gave her 2 silver for the whole food.
Thank you, sir.
That's it. Perception.
You can see a fish head floating in it.
I eat the fish surprise.
It's my cousin Batty.
I remember that fish. We used to swim together.
How?
It's the circle of life.
It's just as good. It's fine.
Yeah.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Ross.
Oh no.
At disadvantage or normal?
Normal.
Please be good. Please be good.
Nice.
You fucking love the fish surprise.
Yeah. This is fantastic. You lot should have had this.
I'm
happy with my dear.
With that, I go stand outside.
I look at the venison, I look at the fish surprise, and I just shake my head.
I'll just slip away my turn.
As Dylan's about to head outside, Sildar, who's been resting, comes over to you guys and says, "Okay, I've managed to acquire a loan to pay you guys back, but you'll get it in the morning. The shop's closed at the moment. He's got all his money safekeeping for the night. You guys will get your 50 gold pieces tomorrow. I must thank all of you for accompanying me here, and when I am a bit more well rested, I would love if you'd have me to try and rescue Gundren."
Mm-hmm.
We'll let you know.
I will definitely let you know about that.
Thank you.
I nod.
I come to you in the morning.
And Sildar heads off to a room upstairs.
I go stare at the stars.
So what's everyone thinking? We're gonna help?
I believe we should.
Well, I reckon it's the right idea. I mean, if this fella knows anything about the outside world, he might know a thing or two about what I'm here to do. So I'd be definitely up for helping the man out.
I just know an old friend's in danger. Gotta help him.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know him?
My old teacher, the one I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They used to be drinking buddies.
Oh,
Wait,
small world.
I just realised I didn't actually put down a reason why I know Gundren. I'm going to need to write that down.
I mean, I personally met him in passing on the road. He was just a kind soul. He gave me some food and sent me on my way.
When I first started travelling, I didn't have much money, and he helped me get a room for the night.
Yeah, he's a generous man. The amount of times he paid for all the drinks in the tavern, he would always regret it in the morning, but it was fun at the time.
I had met the man. I mean, I never actually spoke to him much. He definitely came by the academy a couple of times. I always saw him talking to... Hold on, I actually need to look up my backstory a little bit. I always saw him talking to the old man,
You're slurring, my boy. Maybe you need to get some sleep.
The man Pa who ran the academy where I went to. That's all I ever... That's how I know him. I never really spoke to him that much.
Also, Dillian, are you okay, fam?
He's on sentry mode.
I'm outside. You don't see me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know. I'm this out character. Dillian, you okay, bro? I mean, mood, but you know.
That's it. Alright. Well, I need to write that down so I know. Right.
We're so supportive.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
But also mood.
But also mood.
The stars are so big tonight. It's fine.
Ooh, that star's getting bigger and bigger.
End of campaign.
In one of my campaigns,
saving throw.
they are going to have to deal with that. Don't worry.
Oh, sure. Okay.
One that you're in, Sarah.
Maybe, I don't know.
One thing I would like to do before I go to bed is, because given that the Warforged has walked outside and is now standing in the dark, would like to go outside and try and ritual cast alarm around him, so that if anything tries to get to him, or if he moves, I will know if he does.
You find me just floating outside of your bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watch you whilst you
What
sleep.
you dreaming about?
Mm-hmm.
I was dreaming that my parents were being murdered. And now I'd like to go back to that.
Having seen this face, I can understand that. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a boss reference. Gotta love it.
Mm.
Just grabs a pillow. Just sleep.
Wow, Jesus. That took a turn.
So anyway...
Next morning, Dillian just goes, so, Selkie decided to go off. He wanted to go back into the sea.
Mhm.
Under the sea.
And then about 10 or so minutes later, he wanders back in, stumbles over to the table, eats and finishes the rest of his water, and then he says, "Right, I think I'm going to go to bed."
I get up with him again. All right, let's head then.
Right. Good night, good night, gentlemen. It has been a most riveting day, and I hope that we have even more riveting tomorrows. Bow, and then head off.
After he
I just
goes
turn around and say,
I'll
"I'll see you all in the morning."
Yeah.
Miles bangs his head off the table. And
I was going to say, if he stuck with gentleman as he walked off, I was going to be like, he doesn't know
I'm trying my hardest, Sarah. I'm trying my but you play a female in this one and a male in another one.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Just to fuck with me.
Yeah, but why can you get my gender right in this one, but you can't get Sarah's right in the other one? Eh?
Because I'm literally the worst type of human and I suck at life, that's why.
That's
Is that what you want me to say?
Sodash, is that what you want from me?
That's not true. You're trying to play. You're doing great, sweetie.
And I will try to fix you. Coldplay.
I fucking love that song.
And then when I get to my room, after Credoc has finished escorting me, I go, "Good night, my sweet gentleman, and I shall see you tomorrow." Shut the door and then cast alarm on the frame of the door and the window. Or I'll do it so I can cover the entirety of my room.
Yeah, get fucked, Credoc.
I'm just kind of seeing that he goes, "Good night, my good fellow." Closes his door and I hear a bunch of lock clicking stuff. And I'm just like, "Okay, good night."
Aaron, I was thinking, hang on a second, I'm pretty sure alarm is concentration.
It is. But I can do it multiple times. I'm sure I can.
Yes, but you're drunk.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know how that works.
He's actually got minor illusion and just made the lock sounds.
I'm just at the door thinking, that'll probably be fine. I head to my room, I bring out my deck of cards and do one workout before I go to bed.
I'll finish up my food. I'll take myself up, say goodbye, say goodnight even to Sodash.
Goodbye.
Goodbye!
Goodbye.
I'm gonna stick around and see if I can listen to any more conversations just for a little bit.
Roll me perception.
Oh, is it not?
Oh, thank God, I can close my laptop, okay.
Did you want a perception from me as I'm stood outside?
You can do. This was for a separate thing though. It was for her like listening to more conversations.
Oh, and for the record, alarm is not a concentration spell.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You notice just people going about their business, drunk people stumbling home out of the tavern.
They notice me. I'm just dead there staring. Not
They
even
notice you too.
In that case, I head to bed.
Not even
you try to listen to more conversations, but people they're pretty much all leaving for the night. They're either heading upstairs or heading off back to their homes. You're not going to get any more intel or any rumours or anything out of them.
Do the robot. Do the robot.
And you all head off to bed as nighttime hits in the village of Fandalen.
Beautiful.
And I think we're going to leave it there for tonight, guys.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan, Stan.
Thank you very much. Wonderful session.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I actually got to
Despite
rogue.
almost dying.
I got to rogue this week though.
Yay.
Despite the role. That's what my character's about. And I treated the party to dinner and a bed, you know?
Yeah.
Oi, oi.
I
And you killed
appreciate
dogs.
you.
Oh yeah, before I go, I want you all to award yourselves
Oh yay! Experience.
Half and back. Well done, guys.
275 experience points.
Say again.
275.
275.
Which puts us on 350.
Yeet.
Woo!
Which, if
350
if I'm
boys.
correct, should level you
And
all
that's-
up to level 2.
Yeah. Aaron.
It does? Okay.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, Dylan.
If I was to roll health, if I get below average, can I take the average, or is it you roll the health, that's what you get?
You can take the average.
Sweet. I'd like to give it a chance to fail me and fuck me over. So
Fuck yes.
Are we doing? Are we? What? So okay, hang on. What are we doing here? Are we doing a what do you call it, a gentleman's agreement that we roll our hit points for this campaign, or are we doing averages?
you could do either. Aaron just said you could do either, but if you roll and you get below average, you can take the average.
Okay, fair enough.
How do I roll for HP?
When you put the experience in, there should be a little character mancer symbol next to your experience. Click on that and start doing the character mancer stuff. It should all point it out for you. But if you still need help, I'll stay on and do it with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm still learning.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this.
Bonus action.
Yes.
I'm doing
My
this.
Eldritch Invocations.
Stuff starts happening now, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna fucking love it.
I'm interested to see what new abilities you all get.
You're gonna love it.
I now get dash, disengage, and hide bonus actions now. Please.
I ain't telling y'all shit. You'll have to wait and see.
I mean, I can find out.
Yeah, you can. But are you really going to bother with it? Really?
Yes.
I mean, come on now, Aaron.
Yes, I am.
What I ever had to do. That was amazing. Oh. Fabulous.
Okay.
Hey guys, I now have 120 foot of dark vision.
Yay!
Nice one. You mean the one that you could that you can see through everything and darkness can't blind you?
That's the one.
Yeah, double sight. What a wonderful thing that is.
Indeed.
There.
So it's a 1d6.
Look at. Oh yeah, my health just gone up by 10 hit points.
Nice.